Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Let Your Google Hangout, episode 120. I'm Scott Martin, and with me today is Moonshine Bonanza.
Hi!
That kind of looks like you're drawing an Earth as a face. That's cool. You see how like the hair squiggles around, the bangs are kind of like different continents? Yeah. Looks cool. Well, not anymore. You just messed that up. So this is Moonshine Bonanza and her artistic ability with a pen tool in Photoshop, I'm assuming. Oh, she's wiping it all clear. So she doesn't quite look like that. She's a little more human looking, but she's here, I promise. And with me while she's drawing that,
a dick.
Oh, God. Of course. As we get flagged. With us today is also, as you guys know, the double rainbow guy. It's Yosemite Bear.
Oh, wait. There, realism, guys.
Oh, of course, she's getting in the details now. But I wanted to welcome you guys to the show. I'm Scott. I'm going to show my face in just a minute. I'm sorry. And we do have more people coming on to the show. This is Let Your Google Hangout episode 120. Can you believe that? 120 episodes. Now, we used to do this twice a week, so you might think we've been doing this for like 5 years, but it's really going on a year and a half, I think. Yeah, we started in October of 2012, and we've had Bear on a couple times. We've had Moonshine on pretty much every episode. She's probably been her and Chucky have been the most consistent. Now, Chucky's going to be joining us in just a few minutes. And we also have Tay Allen from Mass Text. She will be joining us from a fashion show. The Rob Dyke's going to try to make it, and Matthew Santoro committed earlier today, but he's kind of missing in action. Not sure what he's up to, but it's a pleasure to be here. I had a softball game tonight. This is our sponsor, Anchor Inn. Now, they're located in Buffalo, not to be confused with Anchor Bar, who started Buffalo Chicken Wings. And I want to mention something because Bear over here was like, wait a minute, Buffalo Wings. And I think he just had like this epiphany. Like, he was like, Buffalo Chicken Wings. And now tell us the story that you asked a waitress. Can you please tell us?
I was out, but they had Buffalo Chicken Wings, and I was like, do you use buffalo to make them? And she looked at me like I was an idiot. But I did not. It seemed like they were made out of buffalo. I don't know.
Okay, now let me ask you. When's the last time you saw a buffalo fly?
I don't know. I didn't think about that part.
Now maybe when you're high, they're flying in the sky with the double rainbows and unicorns, but not today.
Well, it says buffalo in it, and I eat buffalo.
But then you kind of realize, you're like, wait a minute. Did Buffalo, the city, start it? Yes, it did.
Oh, that's because you're there.
Yes, I was born and raised in Buffalo, New York. And the Anchor Bar is a bar that has Frank and Teresa actually started the chicken wings. Now, to kind of give you a quick story on how it happened, their daughter, who's a distant cousin of mine, she actually came in with her girls right as they were closing one night and said, hey, we're hungry. And they're like, oh, crap. So they had leftover chicken wings, the part that they cut off the wing and don't serve with like the breasts and the other meats. And so they threw them in a deep fryer, because what else do you do in America? You deep fry your food. And they happen to have Frank's hot sauce, Frank and Teresa. Frank came up with a hot sauce that is now the signature red hot sauce, or Frank's hot sauce. And they mixed that with butter to kind of dilute it but also give it some more flavor and, of course, add more fat. And it became the Buffalo Chicken Wing. And you can order with more or less butter to have hot, medium, or mild. And so there you go. In Buffalo, New York, it started. Of course, you know, you've got Buffalo Wild Wings, which is a chain not started in Buffalo, but piggybacked off of the name. And you've got other people that call them just chicken wings. Now, people in Buffalo don't call them Buffalo Chicken Wings. We just call them wings. Right. But everywhere else, it's Buffalo Chicken Wings. And I assure you, it's from chicken, not Buffalo Wings or Buffalo Wings. They're chicken wings. So, anyway.
Just know when you're from Buffalo.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I don't know about you over there in Yosemite.
We eat buffalo.
Yeah, no, I can understand the confusion. I really can, except for they don't have wings and they don't fly.
Yeah.
But I suppose when you're tripping, it could be anything.
Wow.
Oh, we've got the
Hi.
beautiful. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tay Allen. Are you at a fashion show right now?
I just left. I was going to try and talk to you guys from there, but it was so awkward that I couldn't even put you through it. I was like, no, these are my friends, and I'm not going to drag them into this hellhole.
It would have been fine. It really would have. Can you tell us a little bit about what it was like and what you're doing?
Absolutely. Okay, well, it's for a good cause. I don't want to call it a hellhole because it was for breast cancer awareness, which I'm all about. But it was one of these fashion shows where it was at night, but there were no lights. So, like, we were all sitting on this rooftop, hair blowing everywhere. It's at the W, like, at a pool. But, like, the sun was slowly setting. So, like, slowly and slowly you could stop seeing the models and, like, stop seeing the fashion. And the photographers were kind of standing around like, what the fuck are we supposed to do, you know?
So they didn't have a
So,
flash and they didn't have any spotlights or anything?
Well, they had flash and they had some lighting, but they
Yeah.
just did not think about the sun's setting. I don't know. So, like, we were all sitting there kind of cold. My hair is blowing everywhere. Moonshine, you know, with long hair. When it gets in your face, it's getting in your lipstick. Like, it was kind of a hot mess.
I do know that feel. I hate it.
What's the W?
Yeah.
Hotel.
So
Anyway,
what's that?
So I'm happy
What?
to be here. I left early so I could come hang out with you guys.
Ah, and we are flattered to have
What's
you.
that place that you're at?
I haven't met you yet.
Okay, so Tay, this is Double Rainbow Guy, another viral video guy. He's had several videos go strong. Well, welcome. These are this is Yosemite Bear, and this is Tay Allen. So she had a video called Mass Text go viral with over 2.25 million, and here she is. So you two can share some similar experiences, I suppose.
Sorry.
What's the video?
It's called
Are we gonna
Mass
make
Text.
these?
Mass-
Yeah, you guys could do some videos together.
Little viral video babies that run around the internet and get lots of haters.
Oh yeah. It could be a mass text about rainbows.
Oh,
Where-
you guys go to VidCon?
Where is she at? What city are you in?
I'm in Austin right now.
Oh, okay. And what's
You're in
the
Austin,
W?
but where are you from?
Huh?
He's,
He wants to know where the W is or wherever you're at in Austin.
Oh, downtown.
Downtown.
What does that mean, though? I'm at the W. What's the W? I mean, is that a, like...
The W Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're throwing him off. But you are stationed. You reside in LA though, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm in Austin for the summer.
Ah, that's cool. Where are you from?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't tell anyone this because I tell people that I'm super southern. But I was actually born in LA, and then my house was destroyed in an earthquake. It's so crazy. And then I lived in Connecticut, and then Texas.
Ah, that's
I was
cool.
born in East LA.
You were?
I was born in East LA.
Oh yeah, he lives up in the mountains of Yosemite now, and you know, he grows his own medicine, if you will.
Ah, I see. Ooh,
And of course,
yes?
Moonshine's over there with her rainbow scarf or whatever that is. She's in support of Yosemite Bear right now, and she's always tuning in the ukulele or whatever that thing is when we don't pay attention to her. So she does it to make sure we get her attention. So are you gonna play something for us? What have you learned, Moonshine?
I know the SpongeBob SquarePants fun song.
All right, let's hear it.
All right.
Oh my God! Yes.
I'm not very good.
But you know what? You call it on the attention, so now you gotta go ahead and follow through.
F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. Moonshine is for anywhere and anytime at all. Here in the deep blue sea.
Oh man, that deserves
Skills.
that deserves a round of applause and a cheer.
That was so good.
Very
Moonshine.
nice.
Wait, Tay, are you driving again?
No. I just snapped a picture because that was so cute. I just wanted to remember her playing ukulele to us. No, I'm not gonna drive this time. That was so awkward. Like, how did the cops not find me?
Yeah, you're like, I'm not going anywhere, and I can see your background moving. I'm like, you're lying to us right now.
Scott, Twitter her video.
No.
You want me to put her video up?
Twitter it, yeah, Twitter it.
Oh, Twitter it. Okay, I can do that. You guys go ahead and talk, and I will do that.
Okay.
So Bear, go ahead and ask Tay some questions.
Okay, so you're where do you tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? I mean,
You got him flustered with your good looks over there.
you look very high fashion, high class. Tell me something.
Oh my God!
I think he's trying to say you're high maintenance.
To say that I look high class. I love you for that. Normally I get cast as like the prostitute or what have you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
Well, if you were, you would be a very expensive one.
Oh my God, you're so sweet. Oh. We have something in common. Yay! We're expensive. Yeah. Thank you, Paul.
So tell me.
I remember what you said. I love you for it, though. Yeah, a lot of people think I should do porn. I get that comment a lot.
Nobody ever tells me that. People always try to find porn of me, though. And I'm like, good luck.
Like,
You're like, not that I'm aware of.
Well, okay, there was this porn star named Moonshine, and she had curly blonde hair, and people are like, this is you, all the time. And I'm like, no, I mean, that's awesome and kind of hilarious, but this girl at the end of the day does not really look like me at all. And the people, I'm just like, the porn hunt is on, because it's not like in my social life, I've never taped myself doing it. I don't know what's out there. I don't know if it exists. I'm like, you tweet that shit at me, though. Anybody finds porn of me. I mean, my boobs are already on the internet.
I want you to post it. Okay.
You want her to post it. That's funny.
So are you? I don't. God, you haven't Twittered her video. I want to see her.
I'm working on it, homie.
I can't wait.
She's the modern Rebecca Black.
Oh, really?
People, it's like love or hate. You either really appreciate it because you know that it was written for virality.
Okay, so hey, tell me about your YouTube channel.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me.
Oh my God, I feel like
I just googled moonshine porn, and like in the second row is a picture of me dressed as an Ewok with my tits out. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, wait.
Wow.
I need to see it. Facebook or something. And Moonshine, really quick, before we get into my stupid channel, I watched your video and I loved it. I freaked out. Your stripper story time.
Yeah, I love those. I've got another one. I've got another one planned, but I have another. My friend Dallas also has a channel, and she's gonna talk to a bunch of dancers about different crazy stories that they've had. And I'm like, dude, you need to do that video because one of these girls has a story that's just like outrageously hilarious. Like, there's just no other way.
I thought it was genius. I loved like how it was so cute and like you were just like so cute and self-assured and like this is just my story for the book, and then mixing with the subject matter, I was like, oh, she gets it. I thought it was genius.
Thank you. Hold on, I made the book. It's a freaking sketchbook. First off, there's literally nothing in here. That's why I was like,
oh my God,
read. Have you ever put a detail in one of your videos though that you were just like waiting for somebody to notice and they never fucking did? It was the about the author section. Nobody said a goddamn word, and there's like a whole thing that I wrote, and it's motherfucking awesome.
Oh, that's great. Okay, I will go back and read it. I have.
No, you can't barely see it in the video.
Yeah.
So
I watched
this
it
is
while
a
I was on the bath, so I'll have to go back.
so this video you sent me a link to is a Fine Brothers a Fine
All right,
Brothers.
no, I sent you 3 links. The first one was the original. The second one was YouTubers React. I think I put Teens React, whatever. And the third one is a bonus from it.
Okay, hold
So
on.
Dimitri says Moonshine playing SpongeBob songs, major epicness. And
Agreed.
Flowers like.
Hey, so we've been talking for a while, and I thought we were cool.
Oh, he's
I
playing a
know
little bit
that
of it, huh?
sound.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Damn it!
Well, you
I want to
have
watch
watch
this so
it.
bad.
Put your headphones on. Don't you have some?
No. It's connected to my TV. No.
You know what you can do? Hey, Bear, mute yourself. Mute yourself. On the top middle, there is a
okay.
button for the microphone. I can mute you, actually. Here, I'll mute you. Just unmute yourself when you're done, okay? Here you go. All right. So, Tay, hey, Moonshine, you guys are both here.
Mhm.
Good.
I need more wine, so no.
All right, you're going to go get some wine. Okay, then you and I will talk. Fine. I mean, we're the coolest ones anyway. So tell me what kind of fashion show this was in Austin, Texas, a place I've never been, other than maybe the airport.
Oh, well, you should come. It's really fun. Like, it is a cool city, and I'm glad I could spend a little time here. It's a fun place to be, 25, and, young and all that jazz. This fashion show, it was for a breast cancer awareness, and the theme was, like, fat.
I'm sorry, I don't have my earbuds and I can totally not hear you guys at all. Whoa.
We can hear you.
I know.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's okay.
It was like pink themed, and for someone who's supposed to be like the 2014 Smart Barbie and I don't know pop star, I have like nothing pink. Like I have a blue black dress and
Really?
this
You don't have
blazer.
anything pink?
This blazer was it. It's so bad. So I don't know. I have like hot pink shoes. I don't know. Maybe I'll like take an awkward picture and tweet them and wind up on some foot fetish website like Moonshine has.
God, I wish. I'm so fucking broke. God, you don't have any idea how much I wish some dude would pay me for my feet right now. Holy crap.
Well, somebody could hit you up.
You can PayPal any of that shit to moonshinebonanza@gmail. Just type that in and you can drop money directly to me.
Well, have you thought about going and like performing at Comic-Con and places like that? I mean, where they would just like throw everything they've ever made at you?
If only I could get them to set up a booth for strippers at a comic book convention. Holy crap. There's actually a club that opened in the Atlanta area that was supposed to capitalize on all the Dragon Con traffic, but it's supposed to be like a full-time nerd strip club. I kind of want to go check it out. I used to work at a club that did superhero Sundays.
We'll go together.
I want to go to PAX Prime. I would love to. It's just so expensive, and like once I'm there, I'm just like, buy everything, like all this business.
No, for sure. It'd be fun though. I will do whatever I can in my power to help you get a poll at one of these things, if you so desire.
I fucking have a poll. I have a poll. It just literally has never been out of. It's a $350 poll that I literally have never taken out of the box. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
What?
And then I was gonna give it to a friend of mine.
All about Gorilla.
He's like, I don't know where to put it.
No,
I'm like, I
I'll
don't
give
know.
it to a friend. Yeah. No,
Maybe
we just need to set you up somewhere. Okay, the dude who's running Comic-Con, blank city, is he really going to stop a hot girl from doing a pole dance for like 30 minutes? I mean, come on, seriously, especially dressed in like cosplay?
It depends, honestly. A lot of places. I know that at New Orleans Comic Con, the club that I used to work at had their own booth, but they were really, really weird about having like strippers there. So I had this whole like Silver Surfer costume. I spent like $100 or so, and it was all pieced together with like paint and all that. I was covered, but it was pretty revealing, and the costume got vetoed, even though like it was just like solely on the grounds of the fact that I was a stripper, and I was like, oh come on. So I had to like improvise a Pikachu costume. Like it was awful, but I mean, improvising costumes is kind of what I do. So
I'm back.
Fun. What if I was singing a mass text on repeat, maybe clean my occasionally, and you were dancing like you were one of my backup dancers? Could you do a striptease to mass text? That's basically what I'm asking you.
probably. I can strip to anything. I mean, okay, but addendum. I look like an idiot on stage, and generally just use my nudity to cover that up. Like I'm known to do like the knee thing. Like it's my favorite move on stage. I dance like an idiot. I mean, it's like whatever. Already naked. What more do you want from me?
Well.
So, Tay, I checked out your channel.
I feel like we're gonna collaborate. Well, thanks, Tie-Dye Paul.
Tay. Tay.
Tay, can you hear him? He's trying to tell you that he
Oh,
admires
Tay.
the video or something.
Oh,
Yes.
I can't hear him.
Okay.
I thought he was just making weird, like, beat faces.
Oh no, he's talking to you.
Yeah, I went and looked at your channel, and it's awesome. So, how do you get such big productions? How do you get such big production? Like, I'm just interested in how someone does that.
Absolutely, just hustling. I mean, I went to USC where it started, and I realized, like, the power of friends, where, like, if you give people booze and you feed them, you can get them to stay with you for, like, a 6-hour time period. My choreographer was, like, one of my best buddies, you know, and I just gave him a really nice bottle of tequila. And then Craigslist. I put out a casting in LA, unpaid, just for copy credit meals for extras. I got 100 15-year-olds who drove in from, like, hours away, whose parents drove them in. Yeah.
Wow.
Now, in
Nice,
retrospect, I
nice.
should have cast 124-year-olds so I didn't look old. I did not think about that. Why did I put myself next to a bunch of 15-year-olds?
Hey, you pulled it off. You pulled it off.
Whatever.
That's awesome, man. I
Kind
gotta
of.
applaud you. That's a really beautiful story.
Thank you. And, you know,
So, do you know?
fake it till
Do
you
you know?
make it.
Do you know who I am? Do you know anything about me?
I unfortunately don't, because I joined this late, but I would love to hear your story.
Okay, so you've never heard of the Double Rainbow guy?
I haven't, no.
Oh man, where have you been hiding? Okay, I'm gonna send you
That's
the
a
link to
stupid
that.
fashion show.
Okay, no. This is 3+ years in the making. What you need to do, I'm gonna tweet at you the link for his video, and then you can go
Okay,
ahead and
great.
watch that, and then you come back after you've done your homework, and then you can ask him the 411.
Perfect. That sounds great.
Give you the 411, whatever. Okay, so go ahead.
So, Scott,
Yeah.
Scott, what did you think of my tweet to Seth?
Oh God. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Okay, so I retweeted Seth Rogen's tweet that he said, all joking aside, Justin Bieber is a piece of shit. Now,
Right.
I thought it was funny because I used to have Justin Bieber's back until he turned into a punk. He's really letting his surroundings get the best of him, and it sucks because he's got talent, but he's a pompous SOB. And Seth Rogen has every right to go, maybe he's not tactful, but he says what's on his mind. And he's okay with not playing, the political side and trying to kiss this dude's ass. He met him several times, was rubbed the wrong way every time, as if like Seth was the one that went out of his way to say hi to him, when in reality it was somebody approached Seth and said, hey, Justin Bieber wants to meet you. He goes to meet Seth. He goes to meet Justin, and Justin's like, hey, I heard you wanted to meet me. And he's like, what? No. So, when musicians meet comedians and you've got egos, things happen. So I retweeted him today, and then Bear, of course, tweets me and includes Seth, obviously, because he's tweeting Seth, saying, "Go ahead. What did you say exactly?"
I said something like, "How does it feel to portray a living legend?" And I said, "If you don't respond to me, who's the dick?" or something like that.
Yeah, you said, "Who's the piece of shit?"
Right? So
Oh,
I'm
man.
giving him his own shit because he portrayed me on live TV after the Oscars.
Oh, good call. That didn't even click.
Right?
That didn't even
He
click.
owes me the respect of talking to me at least.
That
right?
didn't even click to me.
Right? He portrayed me. I'm alive. He should respond to me.
Wow, I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Right? Right?
So let me ask you.
Speaking of portrayals, did you guys SNL last week? I think the Spider-Man, the Emma Stone Dieter thing,
Oh, that was
that whole skit
fantastic.
they did.
Yeah,
Oh
that was amazing.
my god! Like, how do normal people kiss? Blah, 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 blah. Best skit
I
ever.
gotta take Bear off full screen so they can see you, Moonshine. Crap, I'm so lost in all these windows right now. I'm trying to multitask. I'm getting all these links for Bear right now. Okay, there you go. Now you can talk, Mooney. You're full screen.
Oh, call me Mooney.
Would you not like you want me to call you Mooney?
No.
Mooney,
The people just always get their own. I get so many variations. Some people call me Mooney. Some people call me Shine. Some people call me The Shine.
Shine.
I've got one guy that calls me Moons, just like plural of moon.
Okay, I'm gonna
So the
leave and
reason
watch
why,
this and then come
Kay,
back. Only-
in case you, I don't know if you've clicked on.
There we go.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna leave. Watch.
Well, somehow. Yeah, no, that's good. Paul, right now you are auto-tuned in my earphones, headphones. I don't know where I opened it, but it's open and it's driving me nuts right now. I don't know how it's doing that. Good, stop. I mean, no offense. I mean, it sounds great, but I can't hear you guys and that. So I've heard it a million times. So between the auto-tune version and your version, you've got about 75 million views, just those two videos alone.
Yeah, just those two. I have 48 on my channel, right? And then the Double Rainbow song from the Gregory Brothers has
35
30.
on top. Yeah, 30. Yeah, something like that. On
There's
top of your.
Yeah, there's so many out there that got 1 million or more, and there's like so many that got close to 1 million. You know what I mean? It's just like it's hundreds of millions for sure. That's just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like I was just on Swedish TV. I'm in Discovery Channel, the Weather Channel, Jennifer Aniston's last movie. I mean, on and on.
Oh yeah,
and on.
did that actually come out? Were you in it?
Yeah, it started.
That was
movie
that was
started with my
hush for a
voice.
while. What's
The
the
movie started with my voice. We Are the Millers. Jennifer Aniston's last movie.
Wait, it's in We're the Millers?
Yeah, it's at the
I've seen that in theaters. How did I not? What part were you in?
The very beginning. It starts with my voice and then goes to my mountain, and she puts her name on my mountain.
Oh my God! How did I not think? I've seen it. I don't know why I wouldn't have tweeted you while I was watching it.
Listen, it's the very beginning. It starts.
Well, I'll tell you what. Out of sight, out of mind. Once the movie's over, here's something. Tony Robbins did a speech one time, and he said, "Hey, how many of you have seen the same movie at least 10 times? Like one of your favorite movies?" And everyone raised their hand. He goes, "You're fucking losers." And I'm like, "Whoa." Because he's a motivator, but it's true. I mean, who wants to watch the same movie over and over again? There's so many movies out there to watch that you're missing because you're watching the same movie over and over
There's
again.
so many shitty ass movies though. Every time
There really are.
Every
The
time
Millers
I
is good.
get off my ass to go to the theater, I'm like, why
Or
did
We're
I
the Millers.
do that?
You know what? There's some movies that are so good that you can get different things from them at different times.
Oh, all right.
Who
Here's
Framed Roger Rabbit? I've seen easily 100 times. Easily.
Wow, that's ridiculous. Moulin Rouge is one.
No way. That
Okay.
movie is brilliant and one of like the best made. Like
But that's of course your opinion.
Bob Hoskins.
It's good.
Yeah, no. But let's just be real. It is by far one of the most like epic pieces of animated.
Oh, it
like,
took a
films
lot of
that
work
ever
to do
come out.
that. There's no doubt.
It was 10 years. It was 10 years in the making, and it's all hand drawn. Robert Zemeckis was like, "Why can't I move the camera? I'm gonna move the camera." So it was basically like, it blows my mind.
Robert
And
Zemeckis is amazing. He's the one that I mean I've followed his work with a lot of different movies. He directed Castaway, and that's another good one with Tom Hanks, and completely different too. But the guy is brilliant, and no, it's a very good movie.
It's just got everything. The story structure is amazing, and just the attention to detail. Like there's a scene where Roger Rabbit is jumping up and down on Eddie Valiant's bed, and as he jumps, the bed indents where he's hitting on it.
Wow,
it's just amazing. Like you can't I get goosebumps talking about it. It's in my book, it's one of the greatest movies ever made. Like,
and of course, you're really into like the animation, the cartoons, the full like effect and that's great. And I know the guy. I'm sorry for forgetting his name. You just said it. The guy
Bob
that just died.
Hoskins.
Yeah. He was fantastic. That's got to be his best piece. He's done a lot of like mob type
Aw,
stuff.
he was
He's only
Mario in the abortion Mario movie.
Yeah. Oh God. But
He's actually went on record saying that was like literally his least favorite project ever. He was like, that was a nightmare. It was awful.
it had to. Why do you think it took? Like you said, 10 years in the making. That's a lot of detail.
No, not Roger Rabbit, the fucking Mario movie.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Well, he does fit it. I mean, he's a smaller guy, and he's Italian, and he looks just like.
No, he's not. He's British.
He's not Italian at all.
He's
you
British.
Can be British. You can be a British Italian.
I guess that's true. I mean,
But
what do you think Tay's gonna think of my video?
she's gonna come back, probably have something really nice to say to reciprocate from what you said.
I
But
don't know. I think she's gonna think I was high.
of course you were. You were freaking stoned out of your mind. But
I wasn't, dude.
oh, whatever. You were. Come on. You became God.
Listen. Really? You don't understand? You don't understand?
No, I do get it. I do get it. It was profound. I mean, you're the only one that's ever seen a double rainbow in your life, you know?
No, but it's in my front yard. Right after I said I was like, no.
oh, the dick.
I know. But Bear,
What?
to the left on the video, there's this big tent. Can you explain to everybody what was in that tent
Oh,
and
yeah.
what you may have been
I
smoking?
said I wasn't high in that video.
You were high on life. You were high on life.
I wasn't high in that video, but I'm high on a lot of other ones.
Okay, but can you admit you're an emotional guy and that was pretty majestic?
Oh, yeah. That's,
And
you know,
it
that's,
caught your...
but people think that I was intoxicated. I wasn't. That's how I am.
No.
Yeah. That's
I'm
how
just busting your...
Oh,
your
fuck. I just want to throw this at the wall. I keep forgetting I unplugged this stupid thing.
So Moonshine, a movie that I've seen probably 10, 15 times that I really liked was Moulin Rouge. It was 2.5 hours. First time I watched it, it was exhausting. I did not like it. Second time, I really appreciated it. Then when I realized it took 2.5 years to make and it was filmed in France, it was just beautiful. And the singing was actually done by Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor. So I had a new appreciation for it. That's a really good one. So Tay, let's get your reaction since Bear is dying to know.
Oh my god, Bear, I'm so sorry. I just tried to watch it 8 times and it will not work. It's a black screen or it pauses. I don't know what Austin does not like Yosemite Bear Mountain or whatever it's called. Can you please tell me what this is?
It's just a rainbow.
No, it's 2 rainbows, and also
Yes.
your tits look awesome.
My yard.
I'm
Tay, did you hear what Moonshine said?
40 million views. It's 2
Yeah, and
rainbows?
All right, yes, it is. Hence, double rainbow. Go back and watch the second link I sent you. That might work. That one is the auto-tune version that has another 35 million.
Or just hang out and watch it later. You can do it later.
Sorry, Paul.
Okay, so you
Let's hang out. You guys could tweet at each other later. It'll be like this.
could do a virtual makeout later. Okay. Well, you guys can
Okay,
follow
cool,
each other
cool,
on
cool.
Twitter, make a video together. It would be pretty sweet if you could make a viral video together with that high production value, right, Tay?
Yeah, I don't do any production value, but you know what? I'm not opposed to it. I just don't know how to do it.
Here's the thing, Tay. You
Hey.
bring the liquor, he'll bring the pot. You're good to go.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'll bring the 15-year-old extras. You bring the pot.
Damn, she's
It's
got a
done
lot
deal.
of...
All right, Paul, we got
We have a viral baby in the making right now.
Man, she's got
Oh my God,
100,000 Twitter followers. Oh my God.
So Tay, Moonshine says you have really nice. What did you say, Moonshine?
I said your tits look great.
Oh, thank
Mine?
you, baby. Yeah,
Oh.
they're like the main thing going for me, so I'm always down, you know.
I mean, I keep myself full screen all the time, but I still I'm looking at your little box and I'm like, oh, look at them titties.
Well, unfortunately, our lower third is us in the boxes, so I think we block it.
Ah. It froze on her titties.
Shucks.
No,
She's getting shoddy internet.
I'm just keeping it there.
She's keeping it there. She's like, yeah. She's like, We need the views. Hold on, I'll go back to full
Purpose.
screen. There you go. There you go.
Girl.
So, can you explain that necklace? Is that a black undershirt or is
Cool.
that? Yeah, it looks cool.
Nice?
Yeah.
Hold on, hey Bear, hand check.
I guess this might Pebbles.
Oh, it's been a while.
Pebbles and Bam. You seriously named them? I've asked.
Bert and Norm.
This
Moonshine, what are yours?
This looks like the Pebbles necklace. This looks like what the necklace that Pebbles
It
wears
does.
in Flintstones. And then Bam. Right?
I see.
Okay.
My boobs are Bert and Norm.
Why not Bert and Ernie?
Ooh.
Because this boob is named after Burt Reynolds, who is a badass, and this boob is named after Norm Macdonald, who does a decent Burt Reynolds impression.
Ah.
This boob is my second. This is my favorite boob. This boob is badass, and this boob is all right, but it's not quite as good as this one.
So you have a favorite boob. Okay, so
That's the thing.
is one bigger? Is that your bigger one?
Nice.
Wow.
Yes, but the doctor made them that way.
One a little bigger, or he compensated when he filled it.
Well, he said he was trying to, like, even me out, but I was like, Doc, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, my boobs are the same size. And he's like, well, everybody's slightly asymmetrical, so I'm going to give you this one. And then, like, as soon as I got him done, I was like, no, this one's totally bigger. What you are on crack cocaine, sir.
Hey.
But in a good way. My tits are awesome.
Like when you take photos, do you have a favorite side, like your left or right or what?
I think I tend to go with my part. So this is like.
Oh, so you go with the fuller side. Yeah, you go for the right side to show more of your hair.
How do
I
you?
don't know, because I feel like I'd angle it then, so you could still see my face.
Oh,
then.
gotcha. Okay, so go the other way real quick. Yeah, I mean, it does give a different feel. It's funny how you can flip an image even and see a different look on somebody.
It doesn't work this way, I don't think.
Yeah, it works.
Nope. This is definitely my good side. This feels
I like
natural.
that.
This is my pose.
You got it, girl. Oh, I think you're on the right thing. Scott, you should never have me and Moonshine on together because we've only talked about girly stuff this whole time.
You know what though? We need
You
a
should
little.
you should come on my live show. I call it Taco Party because I like to talk about girly stuff and
Taco.
Taco
It could
Party.
be taco.
Well, I was thinking about changing instead of sausage party. I was gonna like call it like the clam bake or something. And
Oh
just
man.
only have girls on.
Hey.
I had Connor Manning on too because he's like he's a bigger feminist than I am, obviously.
Yeah, well,
I
you know,
love
we
Connor.
could be the sausage fest if you weren't on the show all the time.
It's pretty much a sausage fest anyway.
Yeah. Look at Bear over there like, yeah.
Hey, go like this.
Yo, Tay, you want a high five?
Yeah, I wanted to go like that. Go like
You want
this.
Okay.
No, like this. Put your arm up here like that.
Oh, he wants to see your cleavage more or something.
Oh,
Wait, do
yeah.
your elbows touch? Can we see your elbows touch behind you?
Oh, behind me? What?
She's gonna show them to you. You don't have to trick her.
That's awesome.
I don't know what's going on.
Just go with it, Tay.
All
your
right,
blonde
I know,
side's
that's
coming
what
out. It's all
the
good.
guys tell me.
It's all good.
Every guy, just go with it. Just go with it.
And so, do you normally? All right. Well, so
Right.
Bear, I have a question for you. How long have you been growing that? When's the last time you shaved the beard off? Have you ever shaved it like completely off?
Yeah, I used to shave my beard when I worked as a firefighter. Yeah,
For the park, right?
Yeah, and I worked for Alley County Fire Department too. I used to have to shave my beard then too.
It makes sense because burning hair stinks and nobody wants to smell that.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, you can't get the breathing apparatus a tight seal. So they would let you have a mustache, but not a beard. You can't get that mask on you.
So did you used to rock a goatee? Is that why that part grayed faster than everything else? I firmly believe that people that always get like the short haircuts, like the guys, they always gray hair faster. Like you stimulate the hair follicles and they age faster. I will swear by it.
I have a shitload
Really?
of gray hair. I have a shitload of gray hair. I don't know
You
where it
do?
came from. I do.
Wow. And,
I
and
just hope
again,
it keeps. I just hope it keeps coming in cool places because like I started, and that's the funny part. It started coming in like in all the little visible places, and it's fine because I highlight my hair blonde, and so I could just be like, no, that's just my highlight.
see, Moonshine, I'm okay with that because you girls like often color or dye their hair. Guys, I don't have a single gray, but I'm losing my hair. It's getting thin and it keeps receding. So I would fully like if I had a full head of hair, like I would rock the George Clooney look all day long if it was salt and pepper.
Oh,
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 right, but you don't want it like patchy and weird.
I just never shaved it.
Well,
I never cut it after after I stopped doing that kind of work.
so
Since
Tay, how
1980.
often, Tay, do you grow your goatee out?
Oh my God.
I stopped
I
shaving
am
my beard.
for little girl shavers.
Oh, that
Okay, I'm
one.
gonna be
She's got
honest.
hardwood floors.
People may make fun of me for this,
She's got-
but every girl knows it's true. Every girl has to shave her big toe. I'm sorry, they just do. So,
Yeah,
you know,
that makes sense. Look at Moonshine. She's like, yeah, that's
No,
true.
I don't. I've plucked maybe like a stray, but it's not a regular thing. Am I like horrifying people with my hairy hobby?
I think you've just made her jealous because I've seen a lot of girls that had to shave their toes. You know, when you get a manicure, a pedicure, whatever, they come and shave them.
Shake my cup. Sorry.
okay, Moonshine, I really
Almost
thought you were
Hey,
saying.
it's
Hold
okay.
on. Now I'm going in for a closer look without like giving anybody a boner.
Okay, so Tay, you've got blonde hair. You're naturally darker, right?
This is close. I know it's hard to believe. Like, it's winter, so it's a little darker right now, but in the summer, it gets like this when I'm under the sun.
Well, hell,
Like
if you're
dirty
if you're in LA and Austin all the time, you're gonna be lighter because you get more sunlight than we do up here in the Northeast. That's for sure.
Exactly.
But and natural blondes do get the darker roots a lot of times, and then they get lighter as they get exposed to more sun and whatnot. And you know, so I know there's a difference
Yeah.
between fake blondes and real blondes, and you could dye your roots if you want it all to be even. But you know what? It looks good. And then you probably use a toner of some sort. Maybe, I don't know. Now I'm sounding really homosexual.
My hairdresser was like, you know, I always do your hair, but I never do the back. And I'm like, that's why it doesn't take fucking 5 hours. Oh my god, dude.
Well, if your hair's always
So-
down, you're never gonna see it. Yeah.
And it is like
That's true.
apparently it's just like all
Oh,
this
yeah.
dark
So-
color in the back.
Yeah. So put your hair up, and we would see the dark hair underneath. Absolutely. I'm pretty. You never wear your hair up though, right?
I don't. Is it all dark right there?
Yeah. I mean, it's dark around the
Dark.
bottom part, which is kind of expected, but you've actually got more color than you think back there. Listen, I'm starting to sound like Chucky. Oh, there's your rag doll. Look at this.
Oh, she's not a rag doll right now. She's in heat. She's miserable. Look at her. Not a rag doll. She's like, so horny.
Is that alive?
Listen to her.
One of, yeah, it's a live cat. Look at her face.
Oh my god!
Well, hence the name Ragdoll. Like, they're cats that, like, it's a part Ragdoll, and she can do whatever she wants to this damn cat. It doesn't really care.
Oh, what? You got him.
Normally the cat is, like, super chill, so it's a little irritating right now.
She's
but
not irritated. She's just miserable. Look at her.
It's so
if you get her fixed, she'll probably chill out even more than she normally is.
Oh, I know. It's just because she's not. Oh, poor baby.
You probably broke her neck. She's.
No, she's fine. Oh, I feel bad.
I put a beer in the freezer so it would get cold. I'm gonna be right back.
God.
Kay,
I'm rubbing
Oh, I
her
just
belly.
Kay,
Oh, poor girlie.
Kay, I want to hear talk to you. Kay, you hear me?
Yeah, baby. Hi.
Okay. Do you read your comments on your videos?
It is my favorite thing to. I posted Tater comment of the day of like the Hall of Famers. So I drink box wine and I read them aloud, and normally alone. My
So,
favorite thing.
so I just commented on your video. Go look for it when you got time.
Okay.
Kitty buttons.
All right. Uh-oh.
Your toes.
Please let your Google Hangout be some Ets on. Rob wrote me a love letter. Scott was like, "This is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen." They did some good stuff, so you have a lot to look up to.
Oh shoot!
He's been on the show and he's had a good show. I think the thing is, other guys that come on the show, when you've got like that really bright, bubbly personality that Tay brings, Moonshine's always here, so she's, without disrespecting her, she's kind of like one of the guys.
I'm very surly.
And then you've got Tay who comes in here and she's just she's so like eccentric and so she brought life to the party for like the other guys. They're kind of like ooh, like on the edge of their seat, and so like it was good. It was a great first experience for her, I'd imagine. And so we hooked her. We brought her back.
Totally.
Well,
oh my God, no! Like, we became best friends. That was one of like the best nights I've had in my life. I love you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
So
I'm
sorry.
drinking Bud Light Lime here. It was whatever I had in the fridge that was left from somebody bringing it to my house. So, anyway, yeah, Tay, weren't you drinking last time?
No, she's been in the car.
Oh yeah.
She was driving last time.
I'm pretty sure she had drinks.
No way. Because that's bad, okay?
Okay.
Drinking and driving's bad, okay?
No. I had a couple before at the fashion event before I got in the car, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm pleasant with you. Bud Light Lime.
Well, I'll tell you what, we appreciate you sitting in your car now. And how do you have so much light?
Okay.
Because she's running her battery out.
No, well, I'm doing that because I don't want to be hot. But this is such a YouTuber thing. I always have my laptop with me. So right now, I literally have my laptop like perched on top of my wall, and it is shining on my face.
That is amazing. You know what? People might not give you enough credit because that is smart. That's innovative, and that's what you need to do to be a YouTuber.
Thank you.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Okay, go around and ask anyone if they've heard of the Double Rainbow guy, and if anyone has, say I just did a live chat with them, and see what the reaction that you get is.
I dare you to do that now. Like the first person that walks by your car.
I don't think you understand.
What?
I know.
Hold on, her signal might not be good because she's kind of like.
You don't have to do it now. Do it later. Watch what happens.
Listen to Mr. Ego over here. He's trying to like humble bragging.
You know it's gonna happen. He's only gonna have to talk to a few people.
She's over here thinking like she's Miss Viral with 2.25 million. He's over here with 75 million with 2 videos. Tay, it's been Broughton. Well, he's been okay. So here's your time to humble brag, Bear. Go ahead and tell us what you've been in, like some of the things that you've been referenced in or part of.
It's endless, man. It's endless. Okay, it starts with the Microsoft commercial. I did a commercial with Jennifer Aniston. I'm on the Weather Channel, Discovery Channel. I've been on every TV show, Modern Family, South Park. I was a question, Chice on Jeopardy. I've been on CNN, Night Nights, Good Morning America, Jimmy Kimmel, Kimmel like 20 times. I mean, it's just endless. It's been 4 years, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And you know what? I'm not even in the video. It's just a rainbow.
You know what it is? People went back. Some of the journalists did their homework, and they went back and saw that you had over 1,000 videos, and that you've been basically keeping a journal of your life. So they put a name with a face, and as soon as you hear you talk with that big, jolly, bright voice, they're like, "That's him." And now everybody knows you for being that guy, and because you've done follow-up videos after that,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like I don't make videos. I don't make videos for people to watch. I make videos for myself. That's all I'm doing.
You say that, and I agree. But when
Yeah.
I was doing Scott a Minute videos, I go back now every once in a while and I'll watch like 10 or 15 of them because they're only a minute long. And it brings me back to the days when I enjoyed making videos and I had people around me that were like photogenic and that like enjoyed it and were fellow YouTubers and you kind of feed off that energy. But I also love documenting my life. I have a terrible memory, so vlogging was like beautiful for it. But I did get caught into it. I kind of felt like Walter White, where you're like, you do something because you want to set up your family before you die. For me, it was like document my life for my kids, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Now I'm starting to do it for subscribers and views, and I became your typical YouTuber, and I knew I needed to stop because I ended up having a breakup because of how like public my life was, and it can be destructive if you don't have a handle on it. You know, if you're all in it, go all in it. Like Charles Trippy, where you document the good, the bad, the brain tumors, the separations, everything. Then
Dude,
do it. Commit to it.
There is nothing in this world that is like freakier than watching that dude get his brain poked at.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was like, please no, please don't show your brain. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? The ending of Hannibal? Fuck. God damn
Yeah,
it.
it did remind me of that. You're right, Hannibal,
Who
with the
are
guy
you,
that's
Ray
eating at the
Liotta?
dinner table and his brain
Ray
is
Liotta. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Dude, speaking of Hannibal, oh my God, NBC Hannibal, so good.
I put it all, warts and all.
It's so good.
Bear, you got to do a better job with your. All right, I was gonna say when you lean down, we can't see you. Huh?
All right.
What's that, Tay?
Oh, I was
What are our
wondering
thoughts?
what people's thoughts were on NBC's Hannibal. Was it good or bad?
Okay.
Love
if
it.
I-
It's so good.
Moonshine obviously loves it. For me, I love the movies and I love like the trailer for the premiere of the show. And then because I fell so far behind, I'm like, damn it, I never got into it. And people were skeptical after 2, 3, 4 episodes, and then it got really good. And then
It's
now I
so
hear nothing.
good. Oh my God. See, I
It's like the new
was
Dexter.
the girl. No, I was the girl that kept getting
Okay.
books, like my Hannibal books, taken away from me when I was in grade school. So like Thomas Harris is like one of my favorites. Hannibal Lecter is one of my favorite fictional characters that has like ever existed in my brain. NBC Hannibal. I was also skeptical, like Anthony Hopkins is really iconic in that role, but Mads Mikkelsen, like, it's different, but it's so good. Like, you see Hannibal, like, bang some chick, and you're like, yeah, what?
That's
funny.
awesome. That's
It's the
really
greatest
cool.
show ever. It's so good. Like, Brian Fuller is the guy who directs it, and the last few episodes, I swear to God, he's gunning to do the X-Files, because holy shit. Like, the last couple episodes have just been, like, fucking tricked out X-Files.
Now, what are some other things that guy has been a part of, so I can kind of put an
He
idea
did
for the
Pushing
vibe?
Daisies, if you remember that show on ABC. It had Lee Pace and Anna Friel in it.
I didn't last long.
No, it didn't. Brian Fuller, he did something else that was really popular. Hold on, let me consult the freaking internet.
Right.
Hey, Scott, how do I Twitter? How do I Twitter that I'm on this?
I
Yeah.
can send you the link if you want, but
Do that.
okay.
Oh,
man. And I've got some
God,
guests.
Dead Like Me.
And TAS Vortex.
your Tumblr, Moon.
I've got some viewers that want to come in. They probably want to ask you some questions. So if you guys are okay with that, I would like to bring them on. Not for the whole show, but I swore to them last week that I would do it. So give me 2 minutes to send you the link there, and then we'll bring them in. If it's not too invasive, we'll do one at a time. We'll start with Dimitri because I asked him, and the other dude, the Vortex guy, has a bunch of friends over, so maybe I should do him first. Well, that
Is
sounds
it
weird.
Mega Vortex? Is it Mega Vortex?
It's
Or metaphorical?
TAS Vortex. I don't know. Maybe they have questions for you, but I'm going to go to the comments now because I have been avoiding them. It's been kind of overwhelming. Let me get over to it. So give me 1 second here. Bear, I just sent you the link and the comments here. Okay, so It's getting late. Can we wrap it up? Says Troy Waldron. He's obviously mocking Matthew Santoro. Good Lord, it's been ages since I've been here. Well, welcome back. Wow, that's right. It is true. Hawkeye951, thank you. And Dimitri says, looks like tonight is going to be a good show. King Taz1, who's always here, says hello. Time to get started. It's almost Maddie's bedtime. Maybe that's why he's not here. Maybe he had to go to bed. The Benjamin Conner says, perfect timing. I was one of Daniel's videos, which I was waiting for you while I was waiting for you guys. I'm thinking he meant Reption. I want to get high with you guys. When I moved to Colorado, I'm still watching this show baked.
Get on a ladder.
And then Prisoner of Knowledge says, it's moonshine. I love moonshine.
Oh, yay!
Cheers.
Flowers 321. Oh crap! I lost my place. I have no idea where I'm at now. I just kind of skipped around. All right, we're following you. It says Moonshine. Can you do a cover of Aerosmith? Mamakin. Sorry, I kind of had a little.
It's tattooed on my arm, guy. You can't fuck with the concept.
And Flowers 321 says, "I love your SpongeBob song."
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Tay.
It ain't easy living like a gypsy.
Jesse Stewart says, I wish Tay was a regular. Well, she's welcome back to the show.
She's entertaining.
And I don't know where the sixth fan... All right, the Tay Vortex says, hey, do you think we can make it on the show? Yes, your friends are waiting. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and bring Vortex on first, if that's cool. I'm going to send him the link now. So give me 1 second here.
Okay.
I'm going to send you both a link, but Dimitri, if you could hold off on joining right now, that would be fantastic. As soon as I tell you, you're welcome to join. Make sure your camera...
you know there's a lag, though. Just give it a second.
Yeah, no, I know.
I have the biggest pimple ever. It's right here.
All right, so Vortex, I know this is going to be a minute, but check your DMs, and you should have a link.
It's the worst.
Tay, I think Bear wants to ask you something.
Oh, sorry, sweetie.
If you guys like the show, go ahead and like it.
Have you ever been to Yosemite? Okay, have you ever been to Yosemite?
Is that the one in Wyoming?
No, that's Yellowstone.
You're talking Yellowstone. And you know, Tay, in your defense, I have confused the two before, but once I knew that he was over in Cali and Yosemite was there, I really started studying my national parks.
Geography.
Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you. You meant what I knew.
And I'm wasted.
Sorry, sweetie. Yellowstone.
Okay, yes, but he is in
Just
Yosemite.
national parks, okay?
We can do that. We'll let you redeem yourself. You can do like the Tosh.0 redemption. We'll let you have it back.
God. Guys, I'm so bad at geography. I did not know that England was an island until like 2 years ago.
What, England's an island?
Who knew?
Oh man. So Andy Sylvie 23 says, I want whatever Bear's on. Oh man. So Moonshine, this is kind of late, but Josh Morrison says, damn, now I want to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Dude, so good. The voice of the voice of Roger Rabbit, Charles Fleischer, follows me on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Moonshine, what about Pulp Fiction and Clerks 1 and 2, says Benjamin Conner.
Tarantino,
I don't know where the
I'm
correlation...
cool. I'm alright with Tarantino. I think he is... Pulp Fiction is probably my favorite Tarantino flick.
Oh, it's a great movie, yeah. And
it really is. I mean, he
he
relies on a lot of gimmicks, to be completely honest.
But he's also created his own. You know, it's basically when you say you're Tarantino and something, you kind of like Reservoir Dogs. You show the ending first.
Right. I understand that. He created his own cliches, but they're cliches now because he's worn them into the ground.
No, absolutely. But,
a little self-indulgent. A little self-indulgent.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
yeah. Because
definitely.
He's like Hitchcock. He's got to be a cameo.
Around.
Oh, exactly. I mean, he sticks with a lot of the same actors, but also he has a strong
Actresses.
ego. Yes, it's kind of like waitresses, whatever, or waiter. So Hitchcock was egotistical like that. Neither one of them were very good looking, but they
Well,
wanted to be on screen. And once they became a director producer, they're like, I'm gonna cast myself. So whatever.
part two though, Kevin Smith, Clerks one and
Great.
two.
Yeah.
I feel like they only. I feel well. I love it. I do. Didn't they only make? No, it was the second Jay and Silent Bob movie that he only made to get Jason Mew clean again.
How would you
Oh,
compare?
that's true.
I know my shit. Have you guys ever seen Todd in the Book of Pure Evil?
No.
It is
No.
a Canadian comedy, and it's got Jason Mewes in it, and it's reminiscent of Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny, which is another movie that that's the other movie. I was like, I can't think of very many movies that I've seen more than 10 times. The Pick of Destiny is definitely one of those movies.
Moonshine, have you seen the behind the scenes of Clerks and Clerks 2?
No,
They
not that big. I have friends who are big Kevin Smith fans, and I enjoy his movies,
The reason-
but was never like the kind of person that was like, oh my god.
I'm surprised because he's a big comic book guy and he's got his own show with it. But
Which I've seen. Once again, self-indulgent. Maybe that's a theme with directors.
yes, but
Yeah, maybe. I went to USC Theater School. Directors, wah wah wah, me. God.
yeah,
Oops.
that's true.
That was
And
me rant. I love directors.
But I mean, honestly, it's the director that brings that brings the vision to life, and that's at the end of the day, his job is to put himself into the work and to be a little self-indulgent.
you honestly, no matter what anybody says, you need somewhat of an ego if you're going to manage other people. And a director manages a crew of people. You know, he has
You
to
know
be.
what? No, I think it's a basic human tenet, and anybody that says that they always put other people first is full of complete and utter bullshit.
No, absolutely.
Like, all
but
we have is this consciousness, and like making sure this is happy and like in a good place always comes first.
But I've
And
taken
I
acting
don't care what
classes.
anybody else
YouTube
says.
is the most
I have a background in motion picture production.
It's like you were saying, Scott. Oh, sorry, I have a lag. You were saying like you found yourself like making Cheetos and you were getting caught up with it. I mean, YouTube is the ultimate ego thing. It's people posting it for their lives, hoping other people are interested in it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's not even like coming from like a theater university. I like the videos are an art in a way or a form of entertainment, but like people who just daily vlog, like for good or bad, I'm not judging it, but it is completely egotistical.
Oh, well, here's the thing. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, but Bear, if I can say this first though, a lot of YouTubers, we talked about this in the past, but there are people that were kind of, for the most part, they didn't really have an identity in high school. They were kind of the rejects because they were a little different. You know, they weren't part of a particular group, or if they were, it was the nerds, it was the quiet group, whatever. And when they got to YouTube, they have a voice.
Yeah.
So if you don't, you can tone out the bullies, you can tone out all that. Whereas in person, you got to deal with it face to face or avoid it. But here, you can cultivate, you can bring together your own sort of mini community, if you will. And if somebody subscribes, they either hate you or they love you. And if they love you, it's because they can relate to you. So you can say what you want that you couldn't normally say in front of a bully, and they're not going to, in the middle of bullying you, go, yeah, you're right, but you can win them over online, because a lot of times your biggest trolls are also your biggest fans. They're the first ones to view, and hatred is very close to love when it comes to emotions.
I've turned trolls. I've literally like done the impossible and turned a troll. Like had them just say super hateful things, and I don't think it was me they were attacking. I think it was someone else. But I stepped in and was like, "Hey, fucking back off!" And dude was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I'm a big fan of your shit. Like, I'm really like, because it was like this. My audience is the strangest blend of like 35 to 50-year-old guys and 13 to 17-year-old girls.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
It's like a 50-50 split between the two, and I have no idea how to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
see,
know,
Moonshine.
that's really.
No, Tay, go ahead. You've got a lag. I forgive you. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Scott, I was just saying, like, and Moonshine, what you both said, like, I do appreciate hearing that sense because I'm very open about the fact that I am new to YouTube and I wasn't like a YouTuber per se coming into all the mass tech stuff. And if there are those reasons, like, I obviously losers growing up or whatever, like, you know, I never made friends, so it's fun to be on this call with interconnectivity. I am all about it, but like maybe there's a way to even elevate it even more. Like I know like Google's trying to do groups and circles and stuff, but like there could be more open things about this. And like, subscribing meant more than like a fame number or a Twitter follower, but it meant like you were building that community. I don't know. I'm interested in it. I'm interested in fostering that aspect because I am all about that. Like making personal videos, like I'm so funny. Look at the face I can make on my YouTube video. That not so much.
So my coming to it is so different than all of your guys'. It's because I didn't do it because I wanted a voice. I didn't do it because I wanted anyone to watch. I did it because I wanted to use it as my memory. I wanted to watch myself when I was old. I wanted my descendants to watch me, and I never thought about other people watching it. You know what I mean? That was just never in my consciousness.
But Paul, you got to admit, since then it's kind of like a drug. Like you got to rush telling Tay to go out and tell her friends because you've experienced it. You've been to probably Vegas and these other large cities where you're one of a kind. You can't mistake who you are. There's not like, oh, you could be this person. No, you're the double rainbow guy. And you could have 2,000 videos, but you're known for that one video or that one style of video. But you've got a lot more to offer. You go around on your little moped thing or whatever that is, and you've got your property there, and you love it, and you do cannibals, and you tell stories, and you bring your kids into it, and you've got a lot of joy, and you bring couch surfers in. I mean, you've got a lot more to offer than that one viral video. Just like Tay, she's got a lot more to offer, but you sort of get typecasted.
Okay, but the motivation behind it, though, I don't do it because I want other people to watch it. I do it because I like watching it, and the other people watching it for me is a byproduct. You know what I mean? It's like, okay,
I believe you, but I want to believe you. But here's the thing. I still think it's sort of a rush. It's sort of a drug. And if you really wanted to, you could make those videos unlisted and watch them by yourself. But if you can have an audience, why not? If other people will appreciate what you do and comment and give feedback, you're great at replying to people. You obviously care to some degree about other people that appreciate your lifestyle and what you do.
Well, I mean, I'm here to teach. I'm an example. You know, I'm here to be an example and to teach others to do what I do because I believe in it. You know, and I'm trying to teach my life.
What I think that you share with other people like Tay. And say and also Tay Zonday from Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
He was committed to something. He, with all of his heart, believed in something. You saw the double rainbow, and you saw something that was God-driven, something that was God-given, something that you felt like you were like Noah, right? Like you felt like you were a part of something that was holy, and that's your take on it. Tay Zonday, when he wrote Chocolate Rain, did not go, this is my viral hit that's going to land me on South Park and all these other shows. No, he did it because he's an awkward guy, he's smart, and he got really into his music. He's got a great, deep baritone voice, and everything fell together because he was committed to who he was in his art form. Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Get in here.
He's a cool guy. Have you met him?
Run.
Oh yeah, I've met him several times.
We're on.
He's a great guy. All right, but we don't see you. We don't see you, Taz or Vortex. We don't see you guys, right? Can anybody see them?
I can't see anyone.
No, you got to turn your camera on there, geniuses.
Be nice.
Or maybe they don't want to show themselves. Maybe they're a bunch of ugly guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an ugly group of guys here. TAS Vortex. Okay, they don't want to talk.
I'm drawing a picture of myself. This is totally just like the video.
Moonshine, you're
I
doing a
mean,
great job. Now, if you do different layers, you
I
could just color
know.
all you want and
God.
then just select that layer and color it in, you know?
That's
So
what
you
I'm
don't...
doing. I'm coloring behind. See, what?
Oh, you are. Yeah, yeah, I see
Boink.
it. Okay. Oh, I do see it.
Shut up.
Yep,
I
yep,
know how to
yep.
use Photoshop.
I know you
I
put
like
makeup
it
on
because
me
I
many
can
times.
messy color. I don't have to be in the lines, but it's cool because it's an artistic choice.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's cool.
Oh,
Art.
my thing.
That's cute.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yay.
Okay, Vortex, are you guys here? Can you hear us? Don't watch the live video. Watch us here because we're going to be way delayed if you go off of that. So close the show right now and stay on the Google Hangout and talk to us, or we're going to boot your asses. Are you here? Hello? Hello? All right, in the meantime, we're going to show Moonshine's picture. Hey, guys. So this is kind of what what's his name? Sorry.
Can you hear
There.
Yes, I can hear you.
I can barely.
I don't know about. She's skipping around, but she's here. It's probably her reception. But Moonshine, you filled in your. Oh no, that's right. Oh, they left. Boo! They might come back. Where's Dimitri? Go ahead and pop in. Okay.
Oh, it's uncolored.
So, Moonshine, while you're talking, I watched, this is from Jesse Stewart. I watched the first season of Hannibal. It was pretty good. I've been able to watch haven't been able to watch season 2 yet, but I'll get around to it eventually. Benjamin Connor adds in, Hannibal is the shit. Pure awesome.
It's so good, man.
What is that on
Hello?
regular TV?
Hello?
Hello. Hello. Hey, close the viewing of the show right now.
Hello?
Hello.
It's like calling into the radio. You got to turn the show off.
And this is why we don't bring viewers on the show.
Hey, Scott, be nice.
I'm being
man?
honest. See, I know this is the first time for them, but you gotta get your shit together, guys. Close your window. Leave the hangouts. Vortex,
Hey,
can you hear
Scott, I don't know if you are aware of the, cardinal rule of the motherfucking internet, okay? Don't be a dick. That's Will Wheaton's law. That's Will Wheaton's law. Don't be a fucking
Well, that's
dick.
good. That's good. It's not my law. I just I try to be nice, but I'm a little blunt.
Can you guys see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. That is a not viable excuse for me.
Okay. Well, it's one.
Can you guys see me and hear me?
Yes. Dimitri, we can hear you.
Thank you.
So I hope Vortex gets their shit figured out. Oh my God, Moonshine. How about a little bit of respect here when we introduce somebody else? Penis face. Anyway, so Dimitri, welcome to the show, buddy. How are you?
Thank you very much for letting me on, man.
Yeah, no problem. You want to explain who you are and what you do?
Wait,
and
hold
how
on.
long
Let me
you've been
add a
watching?
comma.
Yeah, first
All right,
off, I want
Moonshine,
to
I'm gonna
say
make
no
sure this.
moonshine. I'm not Russian. Last week she said I was Russian.
I just muted her because in the middle of me trying to talk to you, she's talking to me about respecting our viewers, and then she's talking all over you. She's the penis
right?
here. Okay, so
No,
I'm done hazing her. But
Okay.
she can unmute herself. There she goes. Hey, Moonshine. So Dimitri says he's not Russian, but he does. What is that? Love you too, Moonshine. So.
Yeah, I didn't know we could be viewing it. I'm nervous.
I'm going
What
to
is he
drink all
smoking?
5 liters of wine.
Oh God, box wine lady over here is gonna get tanked. It's quarter
I've
after
already
11
tanked.
already.
Go, seriously.
Actually, it's quarter after 8 there.
And I just want to warn you guys too. It's not just
Yeah,
me and my
exactly.
buddies right here next to me.
Still
Well,
back in the camera.
Tell him not to be bashful. Get on
Honey.
screen and say hi.
There's not much room. My camera's really small. It's one of those
What's
built-in
up?
laptop ones.
What's
This is my
up?
buddy Jared.
What's up, man?
Creeper.
Hey, Jared? Yeah,
Yeah.
don't be a creeper. Show yourself. Who else is there?
Oh, it's just us two.
Okay, cool. Well, do you guys have any questions for Moonshine? So you've got the double rainbow guy. You've got Tay, part of a viral
And you know
video.
what?
Mass
I'm gonna go ahead.
text,
I'm gonna
you've
go
got
ahead and say
Moonshine.
it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I kind of have my own theory about the double rainbow video, if you don't mind.
Oh, go ahead.
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you, Yosemite, when you say you weren't high.
Yeah.
What I think was going on is that you had like one of the world's most amazing blowjobs going on at the same time. I noticed how you like never pan the camera down. It was.
That's a good. That's a
You gotta
good
forgive
theory.
me. I got
like
a really
that.
perverted sense of humor.
Hey,
Him too.
You know, Dimitri, look, you never know. With all those couch surfers that come over, some of them have to give good, walks. Good
I never
Walks
been
on
back rubs.
It just sounded like it to me. You were like, "Oh wow, look at the rainbow! Oh my god!"
So you know what? You know what was actually. You know what was actually coming all the way across the sky?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a couple questions, but unfortunately, most of the people I had questions for aren't here at the moment.
Hey, 1 second, Chance. Hey guys, we're gonna mute you for a second. If you guys are making noise, you can unmute yourself as soon as we start chatting with you. Who's playing the banjo or something?
Sounds like a
The
ukulele.
banjo.
I think.
You know what?
Ukulele,
That
something?
is Scott. Wow. Dude, you have a really great ear because the ukulele is tuned kind of weird. Listen. So it's not tuned in order, and the only other four-stringed instrument that's tuned that way is indeed the banjo. Good for you.
Thank you.
Ooh. Nice
Okay,
music.
so-
Music fun fact, I've been trying to learn more about music. I used to play the saxophone, but it was literally ruining my teeth.
Oh,
I like
man.
being
I
in.
can understand that, Moonshine. I have an acoustic guitar right here that I've been trying to learn to play, but I'm like not coordinated at all, unfortunately.
It's a practice thing.
He
That's why
can
I went
play
with
it.
the cliche ukulele. I don't know. It's just easier to handle. I know notes
So
now. This is a C. This is a G. This is an F. And
Okay,
this
so-
is A. It's
So I'm assuming that your name is Dimitri, right?
Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys straightforward. My name's Jacob Adams.
Jacob.
But,
so you're like the
What's your-
opposite of a Russian. It's cool.
What's your
You're
buddy's
like the
name?
most Puritan ever.
Huh?
What's your buddy's
My
name?
buddy's name? Do you mind telling him?
I'm Jared, but
You
I
can
go
make
by
up a fake
Jamie.
name if you want.
I go by Jamie.
Okay, Jamie's fine. Well, hi, Jamie.
Jimmy? Jimmy.
And Jacob, you said Jimmy. Jimmy and Jacob?
Jamie.
Those sound
Yeah.
like fake.
Sorry.
Okay.
Moonshine.
Okay, so
Adams.
what are your questions, and who are they for? So we'll start with one question at a time and go ahead and address who you'd like to ask, and then we're going to get the other guys in there, too.
Well, okay. I really only have one question for the person who's here. I have like a ton of questions for Chucky, but he's not here. But Moonshine.
Fuck that guy.
Are you serious?
We'll bring you
right
back
now?
in when
Hold
he's
on.
here.
Are you serious?
Well, I do have a question for
Maybe you
Moonshine.
don't want to talk to the people who are
Yo, you got Ty irate over here. Tay's all upset with you because you only have one question.
I was going to tell you that you kind of look like my ex-boyfriend, and now I did.
Is that good or
I
bad?
take it back.
I'm sorry.
I really only
So,
Write a song about him.
person here.
But I do have one
You wrote-
question for Moonshine, if you don't mind.
Yes, I'm 100% ready.
Are you serious?
We'll bring you back in when he's here.
all right, somebody's watching the show right now, and it's echoing.
Turn off
so
the
if they can
show,
mute-
you guys.
Whoever's watching the show right now,
This
please
is-
mute it.
Irate over here. Tay's all.
Okay, I think it was Chance.
Yeah.
You guys are totally fucking this up. You came in late. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get you on here, guys. Just 1 second.
What is your question?
Okay.
So,
Yes,
Okay, Moonshine, I'm sorry. I actually wrote this like 3 weeks or so back on LIGO, and I never got a response. But you're like a hardcore Aerosmith fan. If you have heard of the new album, what was your thought of it?
All right, somebody's watching.
Aw, they trolls. You're gonna have to block them. What the fuck is this?
Or are they trolls?
The new
don't think so.
Aerosmith album, I own it.
Yeah?
I listened to it. I saw some of it live. I haven't really given it that much of a chance. to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I
I can
was
understand
not.
that. I'm like that with new albums.
I'm not a ballad person to begin with, really. But the best song on the album was one of their singles, "What Should Have Been Love." And the thing is that like Steven Tyler has the ability to pull the feels out of me, and I don't need a song like that in my life. So
Yeah. I don't know. The reason why I was asking was because, you know, there's bands out there that have been around for so long, and when they make new music, it's like, are people really going to care about it? I mean, honestly.
Aerosmith's last couple albums before this were good. Honkin' on Bobo was a cover album, but it fucking rocked. Like, there was only one original song on it, but it was really, really good. And before that, it was Just Push Play in 2001, which is, like, forever ago at this point. Like, holy crap. But, I don't know, music from another dimension just didn't hook me like Aerosmith generally does, and I've heard some like stirrings from within the band that they're probably not even gonna bother with another album because it costs them money to like put out new music like that.
Well, I mean, like the whole point.
They make money touring, they don't make money recording.
Yeah, I mean, like the whole reason why I'm wondering is because it's like, when you're a band that's been around for that long, you're not going to play any of that new music live. And when you do, it's just going to be the audience's chance to go grab another beer. I mean, honestly. It was like one of the reasons why...
That's very true, but people said that about Just Push Play, and now Jaded, seriously, it's had the staying power that, like, is... It's Aerosmith every 10 years, basically. They do something that keeps them in the limelight and keeps them relevant. And even when, I mean, it was obviously American Idol this last time around, and not the new album, but people love Jaded now. People love Pink, and they hated it back in 1997. They were like, oh, Aerosmith sold out, blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, Pink, oh, it's this awesome Aerosmith song. Just like with anything, if it's popular for a while, it's going to get hate, and then it'll come in vogue later.
Yeah. I know, it's like when...
That was a lengthy question. Don't ask me about Aerosmith.
Mass text. Tay's like, I can relate. Mass text.
It's gonna come in vogue! It's gonna come in vogue!
I mean, it's like a year ago or a couple years ago, Iron Maiden released a new album, and it was just getting so much backlash that they just decided now in their concerts that they're just going to quit playing old music because they're sick of people just leaving during the new music.
Private jet, so.
Yeah, that's true too.
And Aerosmith did play a couple of their new songs last time I saw them, which weird enough was in Austin, Texas.
Really?
Yeah, and they definitely played, and I was jamming out, but honestly, like, if I could get close to God, it would be me at an Aerosmith concert.
Oh my God!
Like nobody's ever seen me like NSYNC, like fangirl, One Direction style cry at a band. Aerosmith.
If I can add to that, go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, whichever. I don't care. But I actually remembered that I do have a couple more questions for Moonshine, if she's willing.
Go ahead.
Of course. Oh, I'm so flattered. Questions.
This is something I've always wondered. I've never been to a strip joint myself. But I live in Washington. Washington State.
Anything about Washington State strip clubs.
I live actually like probably about a good 4-hour drive at the most from Mr. Repzion.
Oh, fair enough. I've never met him in real life.
But anyway, my question is, could like people, if they paid you enough, could they like request a song for you to dance to, or would that be of your own choice?
Oh, honestly,
I'm really curious about that.
Oh, that's funny.
It depends on the girl. Some girls like are really stringent on their music. Me, not so much. As long as the club actually has final say in what gets played at the club, because if a girl goes on stage and the DJ plays like some crazy random song, like it'll kill the entire club, and sometimes it's not worth killing the club to like impress that one dude. It just all kind of depends.
Frank Sinatra song.
Yeah, that's true. Like I
See, I would always dance to like my late night set was No Rain by Blind Melon and Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. That was always, and it's really super low key, so it's not good for like when the club is super busy or anything, but at the end of the night, those two songs are just like, it's nice, it's mellow, you can be sexy to it, people know the songs, whoever's left in the club will probably throw some money your way. It is, you always just,
Wow, man.
what?
You hasn't heard of that
What
song?
shit? Dude, you're too young. Dude.
Now, what are you guys smoking in those cigars?
Yeah, by myself.
Guard.
This is pipe tobacco, actually.
I've had too
I'm an old school
much
smoker.
caffeine and I was
God,
My
they
tobacco.
have
thinking
those
about
pipes
myself,
around
and
for
then there
years
she
on this
was.
show.
Hey, what'd you say?
I said, Scott, they have been waiting around for years with those pipes, just waiting to be on this show. That's what's going on there right now. Okay?
They're like, I can't
Damn it,
wait.
they
Once
read
we're on
your
there,
mind.
we're smoking this shit up. It's like people at weddings. They throw out the cigars in celebration. This is their celebratory cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been saving it. Guys, this is your moment.
Be happy.
You're on the show. You're on the
And my
show.
my favorite pipe too.
There you go. Welcome to the show. Okay, do you have any other questions? I do kind of want to get these other guys in there that have been pretty patient now. I think they
Okay.
just had some technical difficulties. Do you have any other questions?
One more, if you don't mind. But before I wanted to ask you something, Scott.
Sure, go ahead.
You said that since I have like a lot of questions for Chucky, you would bring me back on.
Yeah, we'll certainly bring you back on because Chucky tried to make it tonight, but now that he's out in Vegas, he's
Yeah,
got,
he's got some questions.
quite a different schedule. But
We got the
but
same
certainly,
question for him. But
Okay.
anyway,
yeah, no, you know he's here all the time. If he could make
time
it,
left.
she'll be back. Do you have a question for her? You can hang tight if you wanna ask her one more question.
If you're willing, man, I'll stay on
Yeah,
all
no,
night. if you want.
that's fine. I'm gonna mute you for now, but then we're gonna go to these guys, come back to you, and then you're welcome to chill here. It's just it gets awkward to be honest with you when we bring on guests and they just sit there. You're welcome to join the
We'll talk.
conversation. I
We'll
just
talk.
don't want you to just be like awkward lurkers,
Talk to
We'll
Joe.
talk. Don't worry about it.
And I want-
Okay, so. Oh yeah. So before we go to those guys, Bear, you have a question for Tay?
Yeah, I just want to tell her that I sent her messages on her channel. I followed her on Twitter, and I think she's amazing. And I want to talk to her.
Bear's gonna cry.
I've been watching just you the whole time, and going in between your videos and your channel, and you're like
That
so
guy's
incredible.
awesome.
You're like beautiful singer, and you've been sitting there so patiently. I just like you're amazing.
Oh my God,
You have a new fan. You have a new fan, and this is a considerable one.
so honored, sweetheart. You just made my day. Here, you get a boom shot for that. There you go, sweetheart. There you go.
Hell yeah! Everybody gets a boom shot. Everybody who's watching the show, thumbs up for the Tay Allen. So let's go over to our group of three guys, our trio over here, and let them introduce themselves. I know I was hazing you guys, but go ahead and introduce yourselves, please.
Good. I'm Taz Vortex. So yeah.
I'm Do Freak Games.
All right.
I'm Noah.
Oh, okay.
No,
Don't
I'm
say-
Noah. I don't know a lot, but hey.
Not that great.
You guys got YouTube channels?
Yeah, I
Do
think
what?
they just said them. Two of them do, I think.
I have a YouTube. I just don't use it.
Bear, don't you cheat on
Would you
me.
mind saying?
Subscribe to all of us right now.
Cheat on me, Bear.
Could I say my Xbox Live? Yeah, your
Yeah,
Xbox
go
Live.
ahead. Go ahead.
Do it.
Go ahead. Mine's bigger.
Mine's bigger.
Yes,
That's yours.
these are threes. Yeah.
Wow.
These are
Mine's
threes.
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah. Even though it's a total lie.
Which makes me ask two questions, or makes me come up with two things. A, somebody else beat you to mine's bigger, and
Yes.
two, what made you come up with that? Do you have like Chihuahua syndrome where you're actually like this big, but you're like, I'm a Great
Oh, that was
Dane?
great. See, well, the story of it is that I was with my brother and a friend of his, and I just got bored because I wanted to make an Xbox Live because I just got internet. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna we're gonna come up with names, and they came up with some pretty outrageous ones, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go with mine's bigger. For the
There
most
you go.
Wait,
You know,
you just got the internet? What year is it?
No, this was like a while ago. This is like almost a year ago.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
wow.
Oh, wait.
Oh, a year ago. That's like so long ago. Whew.
Uh-oh. Boys, where do you live? Are you like
Sweet,
in the,
sweet Triforce shirt.
Tay wants to know where you live, guys.
Arkansas, sadly.
Stop your
wow.
age.
Arkansas.
Just kidding.
Arkansas.
Now I'm going to find
I'm not from Arkansas. I'm actually from North
part of
Carolina.
Arkansas.
Yep. Belhaven.
What part of Arkansas?
Yeah.
Northwest.
Okay. You said
Where?
north what?
He said Northwest. I said Elkins.
Elkins.
Okay. One gave a region, the other one's like, fuck it, here's where we are. Come stalk us, please.
Yeah.
I'm
You want my address
ready.
too?
Watch out.
I'm not afraid.
You really want a crazy blonde coming after you? I don't know.
All
Hey,
right.
the best thing about Arkansas?
Moonshine's up here like, hey.
What?
I should draw a picture.
Fireflies.
You know it.
Dude, there are fireflies here. Are you kidding?
And that is not in California.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's too loud over there.
Look at Tay making her face. Like, okay, so boys. So guys, Noah, Taz, and then something gaming. Sorry, what is it?
Do Freak Games?
Like Mountain Dew.
Dude Freak or Duke?
No, D-E-W, Do. Mountain Dew.
D-E-W. Oh, do. Okay, gotcha. Do you guys have questions specifically for any one of us? If so, please address them, and we will take care of it.
I actually had one for Moonshine.
Go ahead. Noah has a question.
So, my question was, since I am a musician, because I play like the drums and trumpet and stuff, I had a question. What is the oldest band you've listened to?
Ooh.
The oldest band I've listened to.
Aerosmith.
No. It would probably does Dean Martin. I mean, he has a band behind him.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty good.
Return to me, my dear. I'm so lonely.
Dean
Like
Martin.
Dean, yeah, the old like big band stuff. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Mac the Knife is a great song. Like, just anything that you could like, I don't know, I guess lean against a wall and like snap your fingers. Like, if you played it in a bar, on the jukebox, you could pick somebody up.
Okay.
That's like my requirement for awesome music, is that if I could pick somebody up at a bar playing it on the jukebox, I'm about it.
Heck yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, anybody else have a question?
Good.
Sylvain, that you guys should give me a shout out. Everyone
Yeah.
Shout out. Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I will link you in the description. I can't vouch for your channel until I check it out, but you will definitely be linked. Okay.
Thanks.
And if not, you can harass me on Twitter. If you guys all have Twitters, you can
Yep.
link them to me. You can
Yeah.
comment on the video, say, hey, this is us, whatever, and we'll get you in there. I'm all about giving credit, but now I'm turning the table over to you. You're supposed to ask us questions, but now I'm going to ask each one of you. The two of you on the left that have YouTube channels, Noah, sorry, you're excluded. We'll add you on Xbox or
Yeah,
PlayStation or whatever it is. But
Xbox.
why should we give you a shout out? Why should people subscribe to you, and Taz? Not just because of the Bieber hair, the old school Bieber hair. Tell us why.
Come on, you're on. Go.
Me?
Yeah, go.
Okay, the main reason why is, when I was growing up, I never really had YouTube or gaming or anything like that. And, I kind of feel for some kids and adults that don't really have the time to have playing or anything. So that's why I kind of want to present myself. But I only have one video, but he's giving me, help because I haven't really had any money because right now I'm pretty poor. Anyway, freaking.
Aren't we all?
He's helping me out, so.
One video. Okay, so and then the guy in the middle. Tell us about your YouTube channel.
Well, I've been in this for almost 4 years. I got my YouTube started about a year ago, and just like I've had a ton of friends helping me out with this. They all been supportive and all sorts of stuff. Like these two right here.
How many videos you got?
I have got 45 videos up right now.
Nice. All right,
Okay.
send me a message or contact me on my channel. I want to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, if you tweet at Yosemite Bear 62, he will check out your stuff. We will too.
Scott, I drew you next
Go
to a
ahead.
dick.
Well, let's see it. Oh my God!
If
What
you
did
put
you
that
say? I love dick.
Get first
My-
place.
I love
my
dicks.
God.
My name is Scott.
Wow, is that really what I look like? Oh my God, that looks hideous. Maybe
It's not.
maybe I think I'm better looking than I am.
It,
Holy shit.
honestly, I feel like it looks more like Lizzie Mater.
Okay. I've actually been confused with him or seen Anners, and I'm like, okay, whatever. They're
I
Have
remember.
you gotten Vsauce?
Tay. What did you say?
We
Tay?
missed you. Missed you. Oh.
Oh, I think she said I looked fantastic, and then she left. I wanted her to say it slower. Okay, so Taz, where did you get your?
He's muted.
Sorry, it lagged.
Wait, no. That's Dimitri. Never mind. Is he frozen?
Hello.
No, we're here. We're here.
God's frozen. God's frozen. God's
We're
frozen.
here.
Get your what? God
Everybody's frozen. It's the end of the night.
God shalom.
No.
No.
I've had a couple questions for Kasich though.
Go. Go. Spit out the question.
You what?
Spit out the question. Go.
Okay. For mainly for Kasich, you know, what actually inspired him to, you know, mainly do his gaming channels and things, and then for like, what really inspired him to be a rapper?
Who's that?
Who? Wait, why is Kasich not here? Where's that
I don't-
douchebag?
I don't know. I mean, he got me hooked on him. I'm hooked on PewDiePie and all that. I'm like, wow.
He's not here. You gotta wait till he's here.
PewDiePie makes me giggle.
Oh,
Maybe he has-
oh my god.
Someone that's
I
not here.
can't sleep.
Scott can't say nothing.
I don't understand how Scott is frozen and we're still live.
I don't know either.
This is the show. Oh, wait, he's gone. Wait, but it says we're still live. We have to go by what it says.
Live, and I think he just.
I can hear you.
He just left, and we're still live. Okay.
Wait, this seems like the perfect time to read my About the Author from one of my
Do it.
recent videos.
Go for it.
Read it. I want to hear this.
One night,
Yeah.
God and the devil got drunk and started arguing. This led to a fist fight. At one point, two misguided punches caused the two fighters' knuckles to graze against each other. The sparks created life. That life was Moonshine Bonanza. She's now a fake author and real drunk in Northern California.
Yeah. Applaud. Applaud. That was great. I will buy your book.
Hey, you guys
You know, to be completely honest though, like I had a friend I was like, hey, this is gonna be my fake author bio on the end of my book, and they were like, where'd you get that? And I was like, I think nowhere. Please Google it because I would love to have my origin story being the product of God and the devil grazing knuckles during a drunken fist fight.
That would
What?
be so.
That would be epic.
so much fun.
Right?
I agree with that.
Go check out her Tumblr. She's got her Tumblr so awesome. You gotta go follow her, man. She's got beautiful pictures on there. She's got all kinds of crazy stuff on there. It's awesome.
Oh, you were such a little lover. You were so like make love, not war. I love it.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even tumble that much. To be honest. It's the
No,
only
I'm a-
site that allows the taste.
I'm a rainbow warrior.
Respect.
Awesome.
Respect.
Hey, Moonshine, can you hear us?
Yep.
Jared here had a question for you that he came up with while we were muted.
How do you feel about Motley Crue quitting for good?
About what?
Motley Crue quitting music for good?
I mean, their decision ultimately. They will live on.
Sorry, guys.
Like quitting. Did they quit touring or did they?
They quit touring.
They're doing like the last tour right now, I think.
No, they're done with it.
Oh, they're done with it?
Well, they might be. I think they're touring in like Europe.
Bands say that shit. I would take that with like a grain of salt always. Like
Yes,
if their
are you-
band is
are
like,
you-
oh, we're gonna stop
But they
touring.
all signed legal contracts not to tour anymore.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Were you a big Motley Crue fan, Moonshine?
Not really.
really?
I'm more of like a 70s music type of chick. Like 50s, 70s. I feel like 80s music is all like the silliest shit on earth.
I can vouch for that a little bit.
And I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy music from the 80s. Like, it's,
What about like Metallica or something? Something that wasn't like all the frilly hair and goofiness.
but I love the hair and goofiness. There's just a line, you know. That's why I love Aerosmith. It's just like Aerosmith to me.
Yeah.
It's I actually like actively dislike Van Halen.
Yes, say with
Someone else said it.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do. I actively dislike Van Halen. They're like the clown.
I liked it.
They're the
I
clown
liked it with
versions of
Sammy Hagar.
Aerosmith.
Bingo.
I liked it with Sammy Hagar, but David Lee
David Lee
Roth
Roth.
is like
See,
the
I'm
biggest
kind of the same way.
douchebag ever.
And like
Him and
everybody
Axl Rose.
Yes.
everybody hates Van Hagar. But I feel like the more rockin' stuff it's like Dr. Roxo is
A lot better vocalist.
modeled on 80s music. Like straight up.
I'm back. The
Is there
Doritos.
any
With Doritos.
that you like? Any
Doritos.
rock and roll, Moonshine?
Brought more.
Doritos.
Oh god, we got double stats. What's happening?
Yeah, something's going on.
Am I lagging?
Who's doing
Scott's
what?
frozen
I'm
again.
so confused.
Oh my God, Scott.
Scott, you.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh, there we go.
He's not
It
frozen.
was so annoying.
Let it
Sorry,
go.
my computer completely restarted. I've got a MacBook Pro and it was getting loud and then it just went pew. Oh. But I'm here.
Play that moonshine.
Right in the kids.
Moonshine, what else do you have for us?
What?
What else can you play?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm so drunk. Probably nothing. Let's see.
Trade the.
Hold on.
Wait.
I want
forgot what I was
to
gonna say.
My house and plugged in my tablet.
What's that, Bear?
I want Tay to talk more. I like her talking. It's so nice.
Hey, come on. Step it up, girl.
Okay, am I back? I'm so sorry. I've been.
You're lagging a little bit, but you're here.
Oh, I'm always lagging a little bit, but Bear, I'm so happy that you like the sound of my voice. Okay, the three dudes. I kind of missed your names because I have been going in and out. But I like what you were saying about how you seem very earnest. You seem very genuine and nice. I do not know how to feel about Dimitri. I think he may be a dick. I'm not sure. My opinion.
Thanks a lot, Tay.
I'm friends with him.
Well, you are what you eat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I just got it! I just got it!
Oh my god. Ew.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Guys, I'm a little slow.
I love this show.
I do too. It's fun.
To like,
Especially when you're on
by
it.
myself,
Great.
I'm up to like episode 50 in the past 2 days.
Really?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. I've actually never seen an episode of
Shut
this.
up.
Now
Wait,
you
who said that? Noah?
Yeah, that was Noah.
I honestly, Taz
He's the odd
messaged
one.
me on Facebook and asked me if I want to do the video, and I'm like, sure. I've never seen an episode, but sure.
Okay, well, in a nutshell, the show started out with like 3 or 4 of us, then it went to 5 or 6 or 7,
Yeah.
and now it's like, it fluctuates, but we generally have at least 4 people here, and I generally host. When I was doing the Fiesta movement last year and I was away from my computer, the Rob Dyke would step up and do it. Occasionally somebody else would do it. But we've been doing this Sundays and Wednesdays for a year, and then we kind of stopped and went to just Wednesdays because it becomes a lot of work. and you're
Right.
doing it, for we used to get 10 to 30,000 viewers live watching us when I first started it, and then my channel kind of died when I started a new channel and started doing just the show on there. And I don't know why Moonshine's playing live while I'm talking, but that's cool. Do your thing.
Oh,
It's a
whatever,
back-
dude.
it's a
I'm
backstory
playing
music.
softly, right?
Yeah, but
You
I
want
can't even
background
hear
music?
myself.
It
Anyway.
makes the story emotional.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Moonshine, if you're gonna do it, I'll talk slower, and you gotta play a little slower in there.
There you go.
No, but in a nutshell, that's it. We bring on different guests. We've had
All right.
Bear on here. We've had Tay here before. Moonshine's been a lifer. I was introduced to her from Sassy Bob. Introduced to Sassy Bob from Schmittastic, which is Amy Schmittauer, who does vlogs, and through a series of events, Matthew Santoro I discovered in 2010, and when he had 700 subscribers, I gave him a shout out on a network that I had, Stir Fry TV, and then he went up to a couple thousand, and then that inspired him to keep going. He's done a number of things since, and then he's up to like almost 800,000 now. Rob, when he started, had like 12 or 13,000. He's up to 350,000. So we've all evolved. Moonshine was like under 1,000. I remember her celebrating 1,000. Now she's over 10, 11, 12, whatever she said. Do you remember those days?
16, dude.
There you go. I'm sorry. I don't keep track anymore, but it's up there. And we've all kind of evolved together, and we started the show not so much to promote each other at first, where I was like, hey, introduce your channel and who you recommend. Now it's more of like a conversation, and we like getting viewers involved. So it's good to have you guys here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, guys.
I came on as a guest very early on and recognized immediately that it was a bunch of cool people, some smart, artistic people doing YouTube, and it was like I wanted to hang out with them, So I've come back, many times, and I follow Scott, and like I don't follow very many people, but I like his take on things, and he knows that I'm paying attention to him,
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. I'm always humbled and flattered when I've got like big name guys or people that are busy doing other things and they don't follow a lot of people. I'm like, crap, I'm gonna be flooding their feed because I can say a lot sometimes, but I always like when you chime in. It's always nice.
Yeah.
You know who I'm surprised hasn't been on here?
Who's that?
The Amazing Atheist, TJ. I'm surprised he hasn't been on here.
I'll tell you why he hasn't, because Jacqueline hasn't been on in a while. She came on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
But when she moved to LA,
No, I feel like it's because we talked mad shit about him a few times.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
But
I'm one of those raging atheists, along with Jacqueline and all them.
That's fine. You can believe in whatever you want.
I don't even know why I even brought that up.
For the record, I never participated in making fun of him.
Well, and for the record, we talk about anything and everything on here. We talk about sex. We talk about religion. We talk about things that people are afraid to.
That's why I like this show very
I
much.
feel like
You guys aren't afraid to push it,
Yeah, I've never cared.
Open your mind to any conversation.
No,
I
okay,
mean, it's like.
All right,
It's like
I
Mr.
ducked out of those
Repzion.
conversations generally.
Mr. Repzion was like one of the first people when I made a YouTube account that I ever subscribed to. Him and Infidel Amsterdam. I don't know who he is.
I don't, but Repzion, I've hung out with him in Seattle.
Yeah, he's been on here a few times.
Yes. Yeah, and I could bring him back. Yeah, again, if you guys have questions, I take
I
recommendations.
would love to talk to Repzion.
Okay. Sometimes I wait late, but
Yeah, but-
I'll post on Twitter, or if you go to our Facebook page, you write on our wall who you want on facebook.com/LIGO. I check those out, and everybody in this LIGO group has access to that and our admin. So we will gladly check them out, and we'll put up a feeler, and if we like what we see, we'll have them on the show. I mean, it's for
But, I mean,
everybody.
it was like. I'm sorry.
Obviously, if we're gonna let you on, we let anybody on. I'm just kidding.
Really? I stalked your Twitter how hard to get on the show?
I like persistence, but
Told you.
okay. So do you've watched the first 50 episodes, and now we're at 120. So you've got 70 to go to catch up. But how different is it from episode 1 to episode 120?
It's like you said earlier. It's at first it was kind of promote yourself. Like, I mean, I used to be huge on you, but the thing is, well, yeah, my account crashed, and then I had no internet for like 2-3 years, and so on and so forth. Anyway,
No comment.
it's actually progressed a lot better now. I mean, I enjoy watching the conversations you guys have.
Well,
like
we
we're having right
appreciate
now.
it. And not to like give you a compliment back because you're supporting us, but you seem like the typical young YouTuber who's charismatic and can do the gaming stuff and probably thrive. So network, keep your thing going. Find a way. If he's got 45 videos, your buddy Taz has a way to capture. If you guys need to do collabs together to start and do your own little walkthroughs and your own collabs, then do it. You know.
Right.
And,
That's what we're planning on doing is collabs.
and then get Noah thrown in there because you know he
That's gonna
might
be me, honestly.
he might be the big friendly giant over there, but come on, nobody's bigger than him.
Actually,
There is. I could prove that.
Hey, you know what? Here, listen to what I do. I take a camera everywhere, and everything that I see that's interesting, I film it. Then I watch it, and I edit it together. That's just my life, right? So it's like I don't create. I don't have to like set something up so that I can film it, right? I'm just like living my life and trying to catch it as I go. And
right.
I got 48 million views.
So
Yeah.
we gotta.
Without
Like, you can watch the videos and be like, oh, I was there that day.
I want to throw at you guys. There's a tweet here from I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll keep talking. It's from Tay, and she says that her phone is dying and that Dumb Blonde is out or something. But
It was
she,
nice talking to you, Tay.
she appreciates,
It was great to meet you.
everybody watching. So thank you, Tay, for joining.
My brother, if he was here
I'm
right
sorry we
now.
got off on the wrong foot. It was nice to meet you.
Yes, he is. My brother, okay, he went over to a friend's house, and he came back. Our dad didn't know. Nobody knew about this. He bleached his hair blonde, and he came home, and our dad, like, threw a fit, was about to flip on him.
It looks like
And, yeah.
like imagine a piece of toast that wasn't fully cooked, but on the top of it was like the middle of it was a little bit brown. That's what his hair reminded me of.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, you learn. I'll tell you what. When I was about your age, guys, I'm gonna assume I won't say it, but I'm gonna assume you're pretty young.
22.
What?
Oh, yeah.
17. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
15.
Okay, I was gonna say 22. Bullshit. I call bullshit. But when I
I'll
was
tell you my
about,
idea if you want. We're just live, so it's probably not a good idea. But
when I was 16 or 17, I actually dyed my hair. I was trying to color my hair blonde, but because I have darker hair and I didn't do like multiple layers or I didn't do it, it turned like it was wrong when when it was cool for Eminem to do it. I did it, and it turned like puke, like nasty orange actually. Like,
Oh, so you were kind of like a 21 Jump Street.
yeah. So my school picture, it was like halfway.
nice quote, man.
Oh, it was growing back with my natural hair color, but it was spiky and orange, and I'm like, oh.
It's
So my
alright.
junior year.
My beach blonde ex-girlfriend, she, oh my gosh, she wanted hair like mine, the dark color, and she's like, all right, I'm going to do this. It turns purple and fades to green when it grows out.
Oh man. I guess it depends on who you're having it done by. If you do it at home and you buy the cheap stuff, you're bound to have. That's why they say, you get what you pay for, and it's true in so many ways.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the 20.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Wow. So is Moonshine
I
still
can
playing?
see him dyeing his hair, just like dyeing it, but
He appears to
bleached
be
it.
with us. She just muted.
You know what? When it's summertime, if you're out in the sun a lot, put I think it's lemon juice or lime juice.
Yeah, lemon juice.
Lemon juice. Okay, lemon. Yeah, lemon.
I'm a girl. It's lemon juice.
Yes, and it
Well,
does
Anything with enough acid, I'm sure, would work.
I use lime.
Okay, yeah, then either one of those. They're both kind of really sweet and acidic.
No, not sweet.
Or sour,
Scott.
sour, my bad.
Sour.
You meant what I
Take it up.
Like it's like literally the opposite.
I know.
It still tastes good. That's what this tastes like.
Test this out. Our
Your
lemon
mom
sweet.
tastes
Someone
good.
may have it.
Your mom.
You put sugar on it, yeah.
Well,
High five, Moonshine.
that was-
I love your mom jokes. But I had a question for Moonshine.
Yeah, everybody's got questions for me. I'm so flattered. What up?
If you're hot and sexy, it's gonna happen. But anyway. Yes, come on. Don't act like I'm the only one. Shut up. But anyway, I was wondering if there's any like newer rock bands that you enjoy at all. Because I know you're like a classic rock girl. Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Air Fist. Air Fist.
Who else is?
London's
Yeah. Who else? The Darkness. Their first album was amazing.
Yeah.
Wolf Mother. Same way. A lot of bands nowadays will have a really awesome first album and then kind of fucking nerf it on the second album.
Yeah.
Which and I say nowadays, but both of the albums I just talked about are super old, like 10 years old, which means I'm old.
No, you're fine.
I'm getting there.
Like some of my favorite bands. I'm probably gonna get some shit in the comments for this, but I really don't care. But like some of my favorite bands now are like Disturbed, Stone Sour, Slipknot, Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters, yeah, but that's like the outlier. Come on.
Yeah.
Please.
Amon Amarth. I don't know if any of you are aware of them, but or not. But
I saw Drowning Pool.
Oh, I have that on my phone.
They played a free show.
You only have this.
Five Finger Death Punch. And
Bodies at the floor. Bodies at the floor.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I don't know.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I'm huge on rock.
That guy right there, M Shadows,
I bitched out in current
is one of the best new
rock
metal
bands.
vocalists.
I agree, dude.
They
I've
bug
seen him
me.
like 3
Current
times.
rock bands.
He's amazing.
Actually, I had a question for
I'm sorry, what, Moonshine?
Me? Wait,
No,
who?
Moonshine. She was saying something. I didn't catch it.
Oh, I didn't.
I feel like a lot of bands nowadays, the guitar player falls behind and the lead singer is the one that wants to do all the work, and there's never any competition, I guess, between your guitarists and your vocalists.
Yeah, I know.
When you listen to Aerosmith,
Me and him are trying to
when you
form a
listen to
band
Aerosmith,
so badly.
you can literally hear Steven Tyler and Joe Perry fighting when they perform live. Like,
true, too.
Steven will be singing, and Joe Perry will walk up and be like, "Nope, I'm gonna guitar right here."
Fuck all you know. I'm a guitarist, bitch. I'm making my perfect
Exactly, and that competition and that, like, it's a rivalry, and it has to be, but it has to be, like, the balance, because the fucking Van Halen brothers drove, like, Eddie Van Halen, he just wanted to be so famous, he wanted to be the center of attention, and I feel like that's what drove David Lee Roth away.
And I'm just going to say this, just for shits and giggles. I'm sorry, Moonshine, I'm going to interrupt you for just 5 seconds. But it is not a fucking Van Halen tour until they bring back Mark Anthony. Or Mark Anthony, I don't know. It's one of those two. I don't know. Until they bring back the Vegas... Fuck Wolfgang, what the fuck his name is. They need Mark Anthony.
I'm doing the mama.
Is there underneath the couch?
I don't know. I'm a metalhead. I was wondering if you liked any of the same bands I did, Moonshine.
Oh, dude, see, Metalhead, I wish all metal sounded like Death Clock. Seriously, though.
Oh god,
I just,
Listen to 10-foot crutch here.
I am Nathan Explosion.
and everybody's having, like, daddy issues, and he's like,
Whatever, I love my dad.
he's like Batman.
Have you watched it?
Chips, damn it! Leave me alone!
Yeah, that's a
And they're like,
I love
pushing and
fucking
playing
Death Clock,
Scrabble.
man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nathan Explosion is like my idol.
Oh, headbanging, like, my hair is made for it.
Wait for it. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh,
We're gonna have a contest.
Shit.
Dan, get in here.
All right.
It makes me slightly dizzy, but I can do it, and it's the best.
Well, we got a headbanging contest over here. We got Dew over here going nuts.
You're a bad metal fan.
Get in here, Noah.
Sorry.
Dude, you don't have long hair. You can't compete. Sorry, dude.
It's Noah's turn.
No way. I win. I'm undisputed. I've got hair all tangled in my eyelashes.
And I used to have hair down to the floor, and I'm 6 foot.
Yeah?
I had to get it cut because I donated it to Locks of Love.
Oh, there you go. Is that
Mine
a true
was long
story?
enough. I do it. This, like right here, I'm touching the ends of it.
I'm pretty sure that quote unquote Dimitri over here has some pretty long hair.
Yeah.
This is the end of it right here. I'm touching the ends.
Wow. No shit.
Fair enough.
Mine covers my boobies.
Yeah, like I said, me and him have been trying to make a band for years, but we live in such a little redneck town, we just can't find any talent.
You got to
Well,
go
the town
outside
that's-
your town.
Bro, what
Yeah,
do you?
I want to start a YouTube channel so bad, but I just don't have the proper equipment for it. I want to start. I
No,
wanna do,
you have a camera, you have the proper equipment. I can.
Yeah, but I don't have a
see
mic. I want to do a vocal cover channel.
Yeah, no, I know you want to do it right, but Moonshine's right. I mean, I'm a hypocrite because I don't make a lot of videos because of my lack of equipment in the past, and I'm just getting to the point where I can. But I mean, anything, even shitty audio, record with an iPhone. If you have a buddy that has a smartphone, they record pretty good quality.
I don't. All I got is this camera right here and the microphone to this. I've tried this before. I have a radical metal vocal style. I go, you know, and it comes out like static. I'm sure that's what it sounded like here.
Yeah.
To you guys. Yeah, exactly.
I
It
know
actually sounded like a
so I'm trying
scream.
to start one to my Rinkadink town.
Okay, so
Dude, I live in a trailer park. There, like, meth is like the big thing here.
because you guys don't have this, because you guys don't have it that way, it's not the right way, it's not good enough. What are you doing? Nothing. Right? So do something. Do something.
We're in like a contest.
Yeah.
Well, the thing, like, who's the hardest?
I agree with you.
I watched
Yosemite.
the TikTok once.
Oh, Yosemite.
It
I'm
was
sorry.
basically, and
See,
For some reason, I thought it was Yosemite. I don't know why.
Do the best you
What's that,
can.
Moonshine?
Looney
Do
Tunes?
the best you can.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do the best you can with what you got, and when you got something better, do something better.
see,
I don't know. If I was
that's what,
to start a channel now, if I were to start a channel tomorrow, it would be like a ranting channel, really, where I just talk about things that piss me off. You know, I don't know.
Okay, so
What
you
grinds your gears?
start from. So just saying, if right, that means you do nothing.
My Vortex music all burned down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was.
He made
a week or so
actual,
ago.
you know, song, man.
Yeah, he actually
It
makes
was
songs and
awesome.
stuff. That's pretty cool.
Send it to me.
Booter toots.
Alright.
That's booter toots,
I
right?
actually have a question for Dimitri.
Yeah.
I have to ask you guys. Okay, so you listen to Metallica, right?
Oh yeah. Duh.
Have you listened to any of their newer stuff? Like, have you like you know what they're gonna do for their newer stuff?
Oh, Scott.
The newest album I own is Death Magnetic, and that got kind of like a bad rep, but I'm in the minority. I actually liked it. I don't know.
I was
He didn't
asking
too much, but
because I went online and I read some links, and I actually heard, if you ever listen to rap, there's a rapper called Tech9, and they're actually going to sign up with
Oh, yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And so I
actually,
want to hear your opinion. Do you think that's good or bad?
hell yeah. Fuck.
I'm gonna take off, Scott.
Hey, I'm gonna actually end the show here shortly. It's funny. We had viewers asking viewers question, which is cool. I'm all for that. But Bear has to go. If you go check out his channel, he's got a lot of videos. He invests a lot of time in capturing what he does. He lives in a very cool area that if you've never been to California or Yosemite National Park, which actually goes 2 states, doesn't it?
No, it's just one.
Okay, it's just in Cali. I thought it ventured east, but okay. Thanks for coming in and joining us. You guys can follow him on Twitter at Yosemite Bear 62.
Sweet.
You can follow him on YouTube at what is it? Yosemite 1962.
No, Yosemite Bear 62.
Yosemite Bear on YouTube though.
Both.
You can see what
Both.
Give the bird.
It's Yosemite Bear 62 on both.
Oh, it is. I thought it was okay. I thought there was a 19 in there. My
I'll
bad.
look it up.
Okay, so yeah, go check him out. I will link him in the description. It's always a pleasure having him come in. He's got shoddy internet sometimes, but he actually helped Stronger than Kay with her phone tonight, and we appreciate it. You guys. She
also, he was here the whole show, and you blinked out a few times.
That's
Scott.
true. That's true. I'm such a hypocrite. But it wasn't my internet. It was my computer actually shut down.
Wait,
I
where's
think
my drawing of you loving dicks?
We were making you a host until you got back. Like,
it
Spot
was
on, Moonshine, spot on.
okay. So
Sorry, Scott.
so I'm the dick. I'm the dick. That's cool. That's cool.
No, you're not a dick. You love dicks.
There's a difference, Scott. There's a difference.
Why ours was not working? Well, Sydney's, well, Taz's freaking.
Oh, that's right. I was a dick to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, his Asus didn't work, so we had to use his iPhone, and his iPhone wasn't.
It crashed, and then I was like, good thing I brought mine, so I brought my laptop and hooked it up.
So you're drinking energy drinks right now, huh?
Yes.
Actually, I just got done with 2 liters of Mountain Dew. So.
Jesus. Well, it's a shame.
I
that
was drinking a steel
Like
beer a second ago.
I counted last week. I drank 80 Dr. Peppers in 1 week. I was
Oh,
like,
Dr. Pepper's my
Oh,
favorite.
dude, I'd have you be right there, dude.
80. That's like
I didn't-
that's almost
I didn't get any
That's it.
crazy.
Man,
How do you drink 12
sorry.
12 Dr. Peppers a day?
That's not bad. I mean, I
That's
used
crazy.
to drink about 6 2 liters of Mountain Dew a day. Along with that, I drank about 4 of these.
All
Let's
right,
see.
I'm gonna
like,
tell you right now. I'm gonna sound like the old man here, but
stuff is horrible.
you guys
Yeah.
need that's horrible for your heart. Unless you're on a road trip where you're driving and you guys just can't take a break. I would not suggest that much. You guys need to lay off.
Yeah.
First of
Well,
all, the high fructose corn syrup bad for you. The carbonated beverages bad for you. All that sugar and shit. Oh my god.
Basically, all I drink is Monster.
Dude, the rich companies are playing a joke on you. They're playing a trick on you. They are poisoning you. They make it taste good, but it's poison. I'm telling you that, man.
You know how many times companies from like Craigslist will hit me up and be like, "Hey, we've got this new energy drink and it's all natural." I'm like, "Bullshit." You know, it's so good for you. I'm like, none of them are good for you. It's just some are less bad.
It's like, well, that's a
Well,
lie.
I mean, I've cut down a lot. This is like
Really?
my first one today.
Spunk or
Okay,
some
your
shit.
first one today. Well, and here's another suggestion.
I haven't drank one.
Why are you drinking it this late at night? Energy drinks. I would avoid that.
Because I
'Cause we
actually have
can.
a bad freaking
Back
sleep,
on the rave.
and the more whatever it's freaking called, and the more I drink of caffeine, the sugar will make me crash, and I can finally sleep.
Okay, but here's the thing. Drink them earlier in the day so you hit the crash before midnight.
Well, I'm always gaming, so.
Oh, you're one of those people. Okay, so then you need to get those that energy drink that my roommate drinks. Game
Reaper of Souls.
Oh,
Oh God.
Gamer
Gamma Labs. Yeah, Gamma Labs.
Gamma Labs or something like that.
I just had some today before my softball game, and I felt it. I was like,
Oh, you must
But-
be a lesbian. Reaper of Souls.
Got you there.
because I play softball. I'm sorry, I'm about to turn 32. I don't play baseball with high schoolers anymore.
Play
Turn
kickball.
it into-
Kickball is manlier.
I go out and drink
Vodka.
before and during the game because it's legal. Then I go out and drink
Yeah,
more
of
and have
course.
wings afterwards. And then I come on the show and drink a little bit more. Okay, so fuck you.
Good return, Scott. Good return.
He
Thank
was like blinking
Softball.
baseball player. And he's a softball coach. So we're all there in the middle of the hallway, like, so that's why you play softball, because you want to cry, eh?
God, you're ready to show. Come on,
All
whatever.
right, I am. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining the show. Do gaming? Do something gaming?
Do freak games.
Do freak games?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of
do
Mountain
freak.
Dew,
Make
so-
sure you tweet that shit at me because I'm gonna forget or comment. And then
I'll comment.
it's Taz Vortex with TAS Vortex.
Yeah,
We've
the
got-
Alpha Squad.
We've got No over here, and it's mine's bigger with 3s instead of E's. And we've got Dimitri, who is actually, I think he said Jacob, was it? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Jacob Adams.
And then his buddy over here, what's your name? I'm sorry.
Jared.
Oh, Jamie and Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie.
And
You got
then we've got Moonshine Bonanza, who's always here, and it's always a pleasure.
Milkshake bananas.
Milkshake Bananas.
You can't
And we've
forget.
got-
Don't forget the mango.
Oh,
Don't forget the mango.
and don't forget the mango.
You cannot have the mango.
She's got 2 mangoes.
Exactly.
And we've got Yosemite Bear 62. So guys,
I'll check this stuff.
this has been 2 hours, so we officially did our normal 2 hours. Thank you guys for joining. Chucky will be here next week, same with Santoro and hopefully Rob.
Do you mind if I come on again next week, just because I have so many questions for Chucky?
Yep, if Chucky's here, you're welcome back. You guys just tweet at me. You guys can always make... We've got other guests that we're going to want to bring on a weekly basis. I've been trying to add this little segment to the show, but it's tough. And see how we can't get rid of you? Now you guys are here. So that's why I do it usually on the tail end of the show. I know I love you guys, but it's the truth. It's tough because once we get you guys in, and let's say Matt and Rob and all those guys are in here, we end up with 10 people, and we talk over each other, and there's lags, and it really brings down the quality of the show. Not that I can't have a conversation with each of you guys or listen to it, but it's really, from a viewer standpoint, it's not good. So it's quality over quantity. And so,
I know Jared here has a million Mr. Clean jokes from Matthew.
All right, well, I'm going to say both of you guys.
Yeah, but anybody with a beard is just Mr. Clean with a drinking
Let us know when
problem.
Kasich Games is on, because
we had questions for Kasich.
Yeah.
Okay. He was supposed to be here. Honestly, he said he was going to be here, and then because I was late, I think he was assuming we weren't doing a show, so he will be here. Assume next week, but you guys can hit me up as well. I want to say this has been episode 120, and on behalf of Taz Vortex and his crew, Do Freak Games, and Noah, mine's bigger, we've got Dimitri over here, which is Jacob and Jamie. We've got Moonshine Bonanza and Yosemite Bear 62. Sorry. And that's it. We will see you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.
Yeah.
See you.
All right, see you guys.